What's up, everybody? Let me know if my audio's messed up. For some reason, my computer, when I turned it on today, decided to just reset so many settings. I'm trying to fix everything, so like the audio or something is fucked up. Let me know. Okay. Sounds a little loud. Who would wear this, by the way? Saying. Not the best. Okay, a game is mega loud. Turn that way the hell down. Wonder if it changed my other settings as well. I think they're the same. What's this? Model quality. Medium should be fine for this stuff. Alright. The like Zaft uniforms in Gundam Seed were pretty good, especially the green ones. We could maybe play with some people with chat in a second. I have noticed when you play with friends, you don't get bots. So, that's nice. Okay, Skyraider it is. We'll see if we get any bots. But yeah, the main problem is when you queue up with other people, you have to be a lot more serious, because on average, other people that are playing with their friends are more serious, like very much so. So if, let's say, you queue up with 4 people, you're fighting other groups of 4 people, they're probably going to be, you know, on voice. They've probably played with each other a lot. They're not just like random people. They already have strategies, and they're queuing up a specific mechs and stuff like that. So if you're not meeting that, you're just going to die. My God, I'm shocked the queue time is so long. Well, I don't think this game is going to do very well. I hate saying that because I want it to do well, but I think they've really flopped on a lot of levels. They released at a bad time. Their microtransactions weren't in a good spot. Their marketing's not great. The balance is kind of messed up. Like, there's just a lot of things that give people a bad first impression of this game.
Skyraider, ready to strike.
Also, hi, Zert.
Inferno, ready to strike. Falcon, ready to strike.
Always a Falcon. Please, for the love of God, that guy stay in Panaka. We need some kind of sustain here. Meeting Banana Bread. Hell yeah, dude. Banana Bread's awesome.
Panaka,
Good man.
ready to strike.
Look at his pilot. Holy hell.
Pilot proceeding on board.
Banana break. It's the new game. Man, I hate that Welkin is so unfun to play right now, because I really love that mech.
Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Dismantle the chloride extractor placed by Thea's Vanguard at the observatory. Extractors will speed up if not dismantled in time, causing contamination. Reach the target number of dismantled units to halt their plan.
Right. Didn't really like this map. Migraines suck. Not a fan. I used to get them so often. I don't get them much anymore. As I got older, they stopped happening as much. Also, I did a lot of stuff to try to like prevent them, and it seems to have worked out.
Optical cam objective.
Alrighty, what are we fighting here? Seeing a kill up. Falcon's just going right in.
Engage this target.
And Falcon's going in, I'm going in.
First kill.
Okay, they got a Welkin. Illuminate.
Engage this target.
Falcon, I definitely need to kill that fucker. Fuck is that down there? Panther. Oh, I'm out of energy, motherfucker. Ooh, I'm in a bad spot. Thankfully, the Welkin didn't see me. Everyone else did, but Welkin could have killed me there. Okay, I got my energy back.
Assist.
My Falcon's on our Falcon. Oh, good. My missiles actually hit. That's rare. Okay. I think our Falcon got Omega fucked up there, though. Am I out of shots? I'm out of shots. That's not great. Yeah, I can't fight back. I'm out of ammo. At least he died.
Initiating ejection sequence.
It's because I did the rapid fires on the Falcon. I didn't even think about that.
Double kill.
Yeah, at least our Falcon
Ready for
got him.
deployment.
Our Falcon's really aggressive, so I'm gonna have to
Skyraider
do the
here.
same.
The sky is ours.
Optical camo drone will fire control system.
Damn, our Falcon just got whacked.
Engage this target.
Bad timing, because this is a fucking clusterfuck right now. Their Achilles is pretty good, honestly. Anytime Falcon gets on me, Achilles starts blasting me.
The sky is ours.
Yeah, seriously, that Achilles keeps whacking me.
Engage this target.
Damn, Panther just fucked up our Falcon. Nah, they're not gonna let me get B. I can tell they're right behind me. They knew what I was doing. Damn. I think Panther died?
Chloride extractor dismantled.
Yeah, their Falcon was smart there. They didn't get distracted by all the random bullshit fighting, because I was trying to ninja B there, and they were like, no, no, no.
Ready for deployment.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Chloride extractor deployed. Optical camo drone will fire control system unlocked.
Damn, our Stigo is in a horrible spot. Oh, he fucking that Panther up. How the hell did Stigo do all the damage? What the fuck?
Assist.
Sure.
Oh, is that all you got?
I like how Lumine was just like, nope. He got right the fuck out of there. I wish Falcon would ping what they're getting on.
Chloride extractor deployed. Warning.
Yeah, I think the Falcon and a killer are queued together. Either that or they're just good at cooperating.
Assist.
Engage this target.
Damn, I should have just shot my missiles there.
Enemy down. Weapon not ready.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Oh fuck, we should like get the point. Panther's on it. Now Akila's shooting me. Damn it, Panther's on it again. Dude, Aquila is just not letting me get on this Panther. Damn, they capped it. How come I was like super aware of the point there and like stalled a good bit and not a single teammate came over? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, that Aquila was just super covering the Panther, which I mean he should. That's a smart thing to do.
Extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
Yeah, the Aquila's like paying attention. It's like when I dive somebody, he's like fucking me up, so it's hard for me to do my job. And he's watching the point.
Skyraider here.
And like he's not afraid of, you know, brawling too, so he's not like, because a lot of kills will just fuck off and go wherever is safe, and then they're not able to help their team because of that. We were winning, but now we're just getting wrecked. Team's got their shit together.
Engage this target.
Okay, their Falcon's kind of out of position here. No, not anymore.
Hey, it's Hanaka moving in to fix our strikers up.
Enemy down. Weapon not ready.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
I don't know if my ult fire hit there or not.
Stego, ready to hold down the front line.
Enemy down. Assist. Dismantling core extractor.
Fuck. I swear if that's a kill up. Hey, look, it's a killer. Oh, that was a great stun. I think right as I was getting mobile again.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Wow, he got it. Motherfucker, dude. Oh!
Initiating ejection sequence.
We really should not be losing this. Our team is just really not prioritizing the objective enough. I think it's because we were winning so hard at the start that they got complacent. Their kill is really good though. I can't be that mad if he gets the win. I guarantee you he's their top player. I don't think it's even close. That guy's fucking people up.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
B's coming up. I don't want our Falcon to die for free here, but I also want to get B. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, they got it. Fuck, I don't know how that missed. Don't know how to aim apparently. Damn it, I almost got that ult fire. Sorry, Aquila. I know I'm being a bitch right now, but it's practical. He was so busy with so much stuff there, then I just come in like that.
Welcome. Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Give me a shield. Welkin, buddy. Any day now. Gotta be kidding me. Okay, Falcon.
Double kill.
There we go. Jesus Christ. I'll give that Aquila a thumbs up.
Victory.
John Aquila, yeah. There's no way he's not top player on the enemy team. Yeah, I figured Stigo would get it for us because he was killing pretty good and they were the only one that could cap. Technically, they're Falcons, their top player, but I kind of disagree. Although I guess their Aquila did die a lot, but that's also because I was investing a lot of time into killing him. So, their Panther was there most of the game. It looks like he quit at the end. What a bitch, dude. That's so lame. I think he took that, getting murdered by Stigo personally. Oh my god, our Falcon did pretty bad. I had a feeling that was the case. They were getting blasted a lot. Falcon did pretty good. I never saw them, but I think they were just off, you know, fighting their Welkin and Panther and shit. Yeah, those colors, yeah. That was a fun game. Lame that Panther quit, though. Good, at least his players are super annoying. That's a good paint job on that one.
Falcon, ready to strike.
There's just never a game where there's no Falcon.
Ready to strike. Stego, ready to strike.
Yeah, the devs definitely favor Falcon. I mean, they've literally manipulated the meta to make sure they're good. It's kind of silly. Like, it's just so obvious, because in the first beta, literally no one thought Skyraider was OP. Not even just not at all. The only thing they did do was counter Falcon, which they're supposed to do. And then the next beta, they nerfed Skyraider. It's like, what? And then they nerfed Panther, because Panther was super fucking up Falcon. And that one might have been somewhat okay, but like everything that messed with Falcon, they nerfed. And they buffed Falcon. Yeah, I don't think Elysius is a well-designed mech. It's just not fun. It's like the definition of annoying. Like, Tricera is really fun to fight. Like, the whole cat and mouse game, trying to stay on top of him, and his parry and all that. Like, very interesting mech to fight. And that's true for most of them. Like, Aquilas are normally pretty fun to fight. Panther's not very fun to fight, I have to say. He's just too tanky, and the stun is just not fun. He's not like broken. I don't think he's like OP really, but like not at all. But he's not really that fun.
The sky is ours.
Oh, they're right on top of us. Hi guys. Oh, speaking of Elysius. Man, that was fucked. If I didn't get on Aquila there, he would have just freeze shot. But if I got on him, I was gonna die too. I was just rocking a hard place.
Ready for deployment.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Fire control system unlocked. Unavailable.
Oh, that's the real one? Why are they just sitting there?
Stego, ready to hold down the front line.
And that Stego moved quick.
Assist.
Elise Ness hitting the front line.
Now, I keep hearing our guys respawn line, so I think we're getting destroyed.
Enemy down. Weapon not ready. Double kill.
Hey, X-Explorer, thank you, dude. Sorry, I can't really read chat this exact second.
Double kill. Energy low.
Shocked that hit. That's actually, I feel like total bullshit that hit.
Energy low.
Not the best scans I've ever seen.
Engage this target.
Assist.
Boy, that really turned around for us at the end there. But dude, thank you for the 38 months, man. I appreciate it.
Landing area.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Their Stego and Aquila seemed pretty good, though.
Fire control system unlocked.
Their Narukami's definitely their weak link.
Focus on the target.
I think I got him there.
Weapon not ready.
Engage this target.
Weapon not ready.
I think that Aquila's had enough of my shit.
Enemy down.
Bad time to need energy. So I'm talking with Elisa's dude. It's like he just mashes melee on you forever. So shit. Good heal.
Elise Ness hitting the front line.
Energy low.
Energy back. Yeah, they're just death balling. I hate this strategy. It's like the meta though. One of the new mechs is kind of designed to prevent it, but no one plays that mech. Like Panaka's just babying the Stigo. We needed to go in right there. That was a lot of burst damage, but they're just gonna heal it back up. Thank God. If even if I die, that was worth. They better fucking go in right the hell now, though. Their Panaka's down.
Initiating ejection sequence. Assist.
POV killing Elise-ness waiting. Yep. God, our team needs to be like going hard on them so they don't get regrouped.
For deployment.
That does not seem to be happening, though.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Come on, come on, come on. Let me go.
Fire control system unlocked.
Elise nest hitting the front line.
This is ridiculous, dude. Like, we're just letting the Panaka just baby the Stigo. It's because, like, on your own, you can't do a lot about it. No one wants to go in on it. But you have to have the group just go.
Landing area.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
The new round has
That map
begun.
definitely favored that strategy pretty hard, though.
Fire control system unlocked.
Engage this target.
Holy fuck, we need to melt that man. He's so out of position. Okay, good start. That'd have been insane if he didn't die for that.
I truly feel pity for you.
Engage this target.
Stego.
That was a terrible alt fire by me.
Front line.
Weapon not ready.
Damn, they got away.
Engage this target.
Enemy down. Weapon not ready.
Engage this target.
The problem is Falcon is not going with me at all.
Fire from front. Weapon not ready.
Good stun. Wow, it's ridiculous. At least I got the alt fire off. I don't know if it made it though.
Initiating ejection sequence.
I get the feeling our Falcon is just feeding. Like, I just don't ever see them doing anything.
Ready for deployment.
God, I wish we had that new mech with the airstrikes. That would wreck the way our enemy team is playing.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
The only kills we have are the ones I
Ready
got.
to hold down the
Fucked up.
front line.
Elise nest hitting the front line.
Yeah, they're just death balling.
Panther diving into ambush.
He better die for that. He was just completely out of position in the most obvious spot.
Sequence.
this team just sucks.
Focus on this target.
Like, our Stigo's okay, but that's it.
Ready for deployment.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Optical camo drone here. Fire control system unlocked.
Like, these fuckers just could not kill anything. Like, I was the only one that killed anything. It's
Defeat.
insane.
MVP. There's no escape from Stego's barrage.
Yeah, bro. I mean, the Falcon did okay, but I don't even know what they were doing. It's like they were never attacking anything ever. He got wrecked. They got wrecked. Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, the main thing was like their Panaka was just babying the Stigo, and we never did anything about that. Well, I mean, like that last round, they had 0 kills. Like I think most of their kills are just on round 1, because like those last 2 rounds, they were never on Aquila, they were never on Narukami, and like that last round, we only had 2 kills. All match, we had 2 kills, and I was both of them. So it's like, I'm pretty sure he just killed a lot in the first round because the enemy team was just like a chaotic clusterfuck and they didn't know what they were doing. So if you didn't notice, the next 2 rounds, we got fucking destroyed. I think he just played like a coward. The fact that he has 1 death is actually kind of bad. I think that's like the problem, because we never broke, you know, the Panaka Stigo bullshit because the team never went in on it. Like, even when I killed Panaka, they didn't go in, and it's like, that's not right. Like, if you're so scared of dying, you're never going to win. And then your teammates are just gonna die.
Ready to Skyraider.
Like, there's just no way you only have 1 death and you were actually getting anything done. No shot. And again, it's a fact. He did not get any kills on that second round. We only had 2 kills. And I was both of them. So it's like, I'm pretty sure he just got good kills on round 1, which is the 1 round we won, and then he just fucking played like a coward. There's just no way. There's no way with how that match was going. You have 1 death and you're actually contributing. There's no shot. Look at that. Look at that Aquila, the game prior, right, that we won. The enemy Aquila was getting in there and supporting his teammates, fighting on the objective, and the Falcon was on someone, he got on someone. Now, that's risky, and because our team wasn't stupid, you know, their Aquila died plenty of times because of it, but he also was the reason we didn't cap the points, and was the reason, like, we would die when we did. Like, if you're just playing for, you know, looking like your KD's good, you're not actually helping. It's like, when I died to kill the Panaka, that was worth it, right? That's what you're supposed to do. If you die and you cap the objective, that's worth it. Stigo is pretty fun. I like him a lot because he's you're able to have a lot more impact on like killing, but you have to be more careful. But then also, like, if you have a teammate like a good Panaka helping keeping you alive, it's more impactful. Like a Panaka babying a Tricera, it can be helpful, but you know, Tricera's damage is mid, where Stigo's damage is quite high, so if you're supporting him and making sure he stays alive, that makes this fucking game, dude. What the hell is the point of that? Okay, they've got a Skyraider, it's pretty rare. Tricera, Inferno. Oh, please don't be a bot match. I don't think it is. They wouldn't focus fire like that if it was bots.
Node A. Assist.
Boy, they fucking hate me. Jesus Christ. I don't know, it's a lot of default colors. Oh my god, this might be a bot match, and they just might have, like... The AI might have been like, you know what, Skyraider needs to die.
Initiating ejection sequence.
I forget what default Falcon colors look like. I'm not sure if that's default Falcon.
Ready for deployment.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Nodes B and C activated.
Well, we're definitely losing right now.
Immediately. Node C captured.
It might be to bots. I see people lose to bots a decent amount, though, when it's objective maps, because the bots are just so, like, death ball. Shouldn't have ult fired there. You gotta get right in his fucking face. Bro, I think these are bots. And we're losing to bots because we're just that bad.
Assist.
Because, like, right there, I didn't get the killing blow, but it doesn't really matter. I did, like, 90% of the damage to that guy. And people get, like, so obsessed with their KD, they're not actually doing what's useful.
Captured. Node A.
Like, I don't give a fuck if I got the killing blow there or not. The killing blow can matter, like, if it's, like, you know, Narukami who's getting away, and the only reason you nailed them is because you confirmed the kill and shit like that, but... generally doesn't really mean anything. I hate bot games, dude. So fucking lame. Like, even if your team loses to bots, it's not an interesting game. It's just the AI is, like, you know, death falling, like, inhuman levels of, you know, in sync. And then your team are a bunch of cowards that are worrying about not dying, so you get nothing done. Like, fighting them is not interesting. Yeah, this is definitely bots. I just don't understand what the devs are thinking with this. Like, they got so much feedback about people hating fighting bots.
Enemy down.
And they're like, nope, nope, gotta have it.
Ready for deployment.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Fire control system unlocked. Node C captured by
Dude, we are losing to bots.
assist. Falcon here. The sky is ours.
So I hate these fucking, like, useless objects that take my lock on in this stage.
Capturing data nodes. Node B captured.
And Hurricane sucks for me because it just wrecks all my lock-on stuff.
Please focus firepower on the target.
Assist.
God.
Assist.
Okay, now we're not losing. Yeah, these are definitely bots. What a waste of time. Like, this game's not even real. It's just like, God.
Enemy down.
Can I join after this game? Sure. Who doesn't love poi?
Double kill. Capturing data node. Capturing data
This sucks. We had some pretty exciting and close games. Even the ones we lost, except for that last one, maybe, were pretty close. And you get a bot game and it's just like filler. At least we haven't been getting a lot of bot games. This is the first one I've seen in a while.
assist.
Like last time I streamed this, I don't think we even had one.
Node B captured by enemy.
I have to imagine if it's a good player, you do not want to 1v1 Hurricane on Skyraider. We'll see though.
Node C captured.
I just think if they use their shields well, you're gonna have a really bad time. I've got to shoot my alt fire later against Tricera.
Amateur.
Yeah, this Tricera's definitely a bot. This is the filler arc. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. Compared to the beta, there is less, like 100%. And I've noticed if you play with a pre-made, then you don't get them ever. So, you know, it's something.
MVP.
And I wouldn't even, God, it wouldn't even matter. Like, I wouldn't mind if it was like 3 enemy players and 3 bots versus your team, which is 3 players and 3 bots, right? That's not so bad because it's like even and you both like, you know, have the same amount of bots. You need a baby. Now you're gonna have issues with some bots are better than others and that kind of shit, but like that would be all right. But just full bot game sucks. I almost said your name. I don't know why, but I almost said your name. None of that shit. So, hold on. I'm so confused by that. I think I've asked this before, but it's because I never watched a single episode of Sailor Moon in my life. But, like, why are they gray? Right? Because I'm thinking of, like, Castle Crashers, right? You have, like, the Green Knight, the Blue Knight, the Red Knight. And then there was an unlockable character that was the Gray Knight, which was, like, a generic grunt. So, why is there a gray one? Right? Is there like, a generic... I don't even know what they're called. Like a sailor. I don't understand. But anyway. Is that just like the uniform? Like they're all gray and then they get a color when they do magical girl bullshit? Sailor Scouts. Scouting what? Okay? What's the lore here? Alright, let's get our boy in here. Okay, Skyraider it is. And every time I see Poi's mech there, like in the corner of my eye, it makes me think of Tall Geese 3. Because it's like silver and blue, but had like glowing green eyes and stuff.
Panther, ready to strike. Serenith.
Look at all these new
Ready to
mechs.
strike.
Oh
Stellaris.
boy, this is a
Ready to
team
strike.
comp of all time.
Skyraider. Ready to strike. Ready to strike.
I wish the Panther was Panaka.
Vulcan. Ready to strike.
I mean, if the Vulcan and Falcon like dive, or like they're in sync with each other, this will be good. They never run from a real fight. Isn't that a bad thing? Like, strategically, there are times you should run, right? Like, let's say you've got, I don't know how many protagonists are in that show, but let's say you have 5 protagonists, right? And 2 of them get, like, caught out on their own against 5 antagonists, okay? That's just dumb. You should just leave and, you know, regroup later.
Pilot
Like,
proceeding
strategy,
on board.
people. Someone named Tallgaze 3, nice. Dude, Tallgaze 3 is such a cool looking mech. That's for cowards and, you know, living people.
Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable.
Wait, are they actually types?
Initiated.
Like, in terms of, like, kind of that sort of lore? Yes? What the fuck? Why would the, like, ultimate life forms, like, protecting the Earth, why would they be schoolgirls? Like, out of all, why wouldn't you pick, like, special forces? Or, like, a jet fighter pilot?
Skyraider! Taking off.
Because the power is transferable? Then why don't you transfer it to,
The sky
you know,
is ours.
a special forces person of the country of your choice?
Gain control of the facility.
I mean, at least a SWAT person, right? Because they aren't cute? Okay, that's just making assumptions now. I feel like Skyraider is really bad for breaking this glass. Let me try my ult fire. There we go.
Node A activates.
Fucking hate this map, by the way. Love having to waste my ult fire to get through glass, by the way. Maybe the enemy team won't figure it out and I can just cap this for free. Oh, no, he knows. Oh, good man. Okay, he probably shouldn't have spawned that much, though. There's no way that guy has any energy left. How is he still spinning? Like, what? What's the guy in League of Legends? Is it Garen? There's definitely someone following me, motherfucker.
Node A captured.
Let's try Sarah, dude. Guess I got him with the ult fire. Great, they have a healer, we don't, and
Panther.
they have a Tricera too.
Ambush.
And C activated. Seize all node C captured. Weapon not ready.
Where the hell is an entrance?
Node A
Fuck.
captured by enemy.
I needed to be just ever so slightly faster there.
Some stragglers.
Damn. I'm pretty sure our team is just bad.
Initiating ejection sequence. Enemy down.
Like, this guy is like so mashy. I don't know how the fuck you got that other guy.
Ready for deployment. Node A
Bro.
captured by enemy.
How did that hit? That Falcon must be so pissed.
Switching to boarding mode.
That looked so bullshit.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
That was some vacuum nonsense if I've ever seen it.
Fire control system unlocked.
Stellaris.
Enemy
Sneaking
down.
out for a backline ambush.
Capturing data node.
Got it. And then we lost every other point.
Flashbang.
Engage this target.
Double kill.
Welcome.
I don't know why they didn't run away from my missiles, but I'll take it.
Assist.
You got what you deserve.
Capturing data node. Node C captured.
Make sure they're not getting A. Right, Sarah, don't even start with that nonsense. Fucking can't fly in the water.
Node A
What?
captured by enemy.
You little shit.
Fire from front.
Meet me here.
Panther, diving into ambush.
Engage this target.
Serenade.
My missiles might get that guy, we'll see. Yep, got him.
Enemy down. Initiating node
Good
C
enough.
captured by enemy.
They have every point. There's no world, dude.
Capturing data.
Like, I'm fighting on points, I'm getting kills, and then we're getting 3-0'd.
Ready for deployment.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Optical camo drone with fire control system unlocked.
Let's meet here.
Assist. Weapon
I should have hit the gas sooner.
Node C captured. Enemy down.
I truly.
I was
feel
flying in
pity
slow-mo, and so you got a lot of distance on me there.
Node B captured. Node A captured.
Okay. Vulcan, what are you doing, buddy? I don't know if I can break that shield before he caps.
Captured by enemy.
I don't really have a lot of damage.
Enemy down.
Stellaris, sneaking up for a backline ambush.
Node A captured by enemy.
I love how they're diving like B. You've been devoted 3 units to B, and they take A though,
Disrupt enemy defense.
and C. How? Like, what is math?
Node B captured. Node A captured.
Like, we devoted 2 units to that. They devoted 3, and we won over here.
Weapon not ready. Fire from behind. Node C captured.
Damn, that's a hell of a combo. He got pinned by Panther in my ult fire.
I'll be the end of you.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Forced to cap the other one. This is gonna be so hard to defend when it's underwater. And like, I basically can't defend it. Like, I'm so bad underwater. I can't break the shield by myself.
Node A captured.
Bro.
I'll be the end of you.
Node A captured.
Skyraider is so fucking bad on this map, dude. Because like everyone else operates pretty normally underwater, or Skyraider loses almost his entire kit. It's just not fair. I think Falcon gets fucked too. I don't know, maybe, I don't know, Falcon might not, because they're not like, they're not technically an airplane.
Ready for deployment.
They kind of go into like a hover mode or whatever, so.
C captured by enemy.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
That was ridiculous. Like that was honestly ridiculous. Someone on their team must have just been getting away with murder.
MVP.
Welkin isn't something to mess with.
Let's see. They he got away with murder. They kind of got away with murder. Jesus. Yeah, they did really bad, like super bad. Falcons are always like that. They're either do really well or they're just completely useless. Although their Falcon was shit too. Like both Falcons were just horrible. Good lord. Falcon players, man. I probably should have just stayed on the Narukami because like, I wasn't having that much trouble with them, and I'm pretty good at hunting them down these days. I didn't think they were causing that much trouble though, so I wasn't really prioritizing it. Also, to be fair, I was the only one really pushing on points. Oh no, that other guy was too actually. But like, we needed people on the points, and I was pretty busy with that. And if I went off and chased Narukami around, I think we really would have had a hard time capping. So that was kind of just a lose-lose, I feel like. Like, we needed our Falcon to be good and get the Narukami. Because the thing is, Skyraider's okay, and like, Skyraider can push Narukami off a point. The fuck? Anyway, Skyraider can push Narukami off of their area, but it's hard to really finish them off quickly, where Falcon can just murder Narukami, but they have to actually know how to do it.
Ready to strike.
I know that might be a coincidence because like these two are obviously queued together, and this guy's got the same colors on the pilot, but he doesn't have the same color on the mech, so that could just be a coincidence. But those two are definitely queued together. Oh boy, Panaka's great, but because we already have a healer, I'd prefer Panaka be like Welkin or Tricera. Or even Stigo. Like we need a focal point. I don't think you can queue with 4 people. I think you can only queue with 3.
Pilot proceeding on board.
Am I crazy? I thought they changed that. You can't color trial mechs. Oh. Well, that explains that then.
Injecting Coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable.
Okay, maybe they are just a pre-made then. I don't know why the fuck. I guess the enemy team has one too, though. Like if you're with a 4-man, the enemy team has a 4-man as well. Well, do my best not to throw. Oh, I see. So they're queuing with Panaka Lumine. That's weird. I mean, double healer's fine, but then you really need like a Tricera, a Stigo, or something like that. I don't know, maybe they got a strategy, so I'll let them do their thing.
Objective. Activate signal consoles and guide payload to destination. Focus on the target. Fire from front.
Holy frame rate!
Here. The sky is ours.
Oh fuck, that was a good box. Not the best Skyraider map.
Signal console out of range.
I should be going for my flares more though. It is good for that.
Signal console. Signal console. Assist. Weapon not ready. Signal console active. Enemy payload is
Damn.
advantage.
I don't understand why they're such a large pre-made though, and we don't have a Tricera or Stigo on a cart map. That is kind of an odd decision.
Focus on the target.
Stellaris, sneaking up for a backline ambush.
He was definitely gonna box me there. Yeah, they got a Stigo.
Enemy down. Fire from left.
Damn, I fucked up. I could have alt fired with that Panther.
Sky is ours.
Assertive. Set to disrupt enemy defense.
Or whatever the fuck that was. I think it's the new guy.
Advancing payload.
Good box.
Initiating ejection sequence.
I think the other Panaka was busy with another mech and repainting it and timed out, so they had to pick Panaka. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Panaka is a really weird pick here.
Enemy down. Ready.
Yeah, we don't have anybody to stay on cart.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Optimal camo.
I'll get on Aquila until they ping something.
Engage this target.
Okay,
Enemy
that'll do.
down.
Meet me here.
You can't get enough, huh?
Damn, I didn't get the ping, so I can't see the real one. There we go.
Meet me here.
Fuck.
Luminate, locking in to harass enemy defense.
Double kill.
Falcon
good.
here. The sky is ours. Stellaris, sneaking up for a backline ambush.
Weapon not ready.
Did he live? There we go. The killers must have respawned by now. Yep.
Weapon
They're smart. The Narakami's gonna snipe me when I'm fighting Aquila.
energy low. Weapon not ready. Energy low. Assist.
Hopefully this Falcon can just scan.
Insufficient engine output. Weapon not ready. Enemy down.
Full energy.
Double kill.
Aquila's definitely back.
Triple kill.
Focus on the target.
I got him.
Not ready. Console C activates in 20 seconds. Stabilizer. Assist. Weapon not ready.
Oh, is that all you got?
Kill is
Stay
definitely
on
back.
it next time.
Focus on the target.
Fucked up my ult fire. Fuck.
Assist. Weapon not ready. Enemy down. Weapon not ready. The payload is swiftly advancing.
Not worth it chasing them right now, I don't think.
Focus on the target.
Double kill. Triple kill. Weapon not ready. Advancing payload.
Probably gonna get murdered here, but
Assist.
Focus on the target.
Assist. Enemy down.
we were struggling so much at the start, but when we got outside, it was kind of cake. They're doing so bad. I think they're like bots, and like the reason we were doing so bad at the start was just because our team comp was shit.
Assist. Victory.
That map is so rough at the start for Skyraider, though. Holy fuck. It's probably bad for Falcon, too. Oh, maybe not quite as bad for them. It's like they can turn a lot easier. Damn, we got a lot of kills on that one. I did it.
Skyraider, bomb 'em to smithereens!
They died a lot, like a lot. Well, I'm not like against playing with other people. It's just the more people we add to the group, the more serious you have to be. And like, because how do I explain this? I have played enough PvP games that like this is some. This is very accurate. Most groups that are like 3 people, 4 people, 5 people, like the larger the group is, the more likely it is that it's a group of friends that have been playing with each other for a long time that are on comms and have a strategy. They're not just picking random mechs that they think are fun. You know, they're like, okay, I'm gonna play Stigo, you play this, and we do this. And then so if you're not playing seriously, you're just gonna get destroyed, right? So if they're a large pre-made that's on voice chat and is serious and got a team comp, and then you're not, it's just misery. Like, it's just like the worst fucking shit ever. I'm not really sure how to deal with that though, because it's fun to play with chat. Like maybe we like cycle, like every few games, maybe we switch who we're playing with. That seems kind of fair. Because like if you're a big pre-made, you really got to be serious business, or you're gonna have a bad time. So I've definitely noticed, I would say most of the matchups on Skyraider, you need to get close to them to ult fire. Like, it's just how it works. You don't have to do that for, like, Stigo and Narukami. But other than that, you kind of need to drive by right in their face for a second and drop a ult fire. Huh, that guy's got the custom Falcon, but he's not using the pilot.
Lumine, ready to strike.
So that's kind of crazy, because if you take the custom Falcon and you change the colors and stuff, the only thing it is a different engine color. That's it. Right? If you don't use the pilot or any of that stuff, you're just getting a different engine color. So it's crazy that he put in that kind of effort or spent the money just for the engine color.
Ready to strike.
Although, to be fair, if it was like a green engine color, I'd put a lot of effort into getting that for like Skyraider.
Ready to strike. Pilot proceeding on board.
Yeah, I've noticed the like American company has a yellow engine. Like Stigo and Skyraider are yellow, so I wonder if that version of Falcon is with that country or whatnot. I don't know. I don't know the lore very well. I just know there's different companies like Panaka and Welkin, I think, are the same.
Eliminate all mercenaries in the sky fortress.
So legitimately, it actually does take a lot more effort to change the color of like an engine glow. Like any kind of glowing part is harder than just like a generic color on a non-glowing thing. Like from a coding side of things, it is harder. It really is. It's quite a bit harder. They clearly know how to do it though, because Falcon has an alternate color. But I think that's the thing. They're gonna, because it takes effort, they're gonna sell it. I think all the alternate colors for the engines are going to be skins. Which, that's fair. I mean, it's a free-to-play game. They gotta make money somehow. I don't think that's a big deal. Yeah, it sucks, but I get it. Okay, Panther counters Welkin incredibly hard. Why is our Panther getting bodied by Welkin? Bro, you're literally Welkin's counter. And it wasn't like other teammates were involved. Like, that was just him. I'm getting shot from so many angles right now. I don't even know why I tried that shot.
Panther, diving into ambush.
Okay, we are just absolutely going to lose this. This is horrendous.
Meet me here.
Damn it, just being the real one.
Engage this target.
Surely he didn't stop there.
Enemy down.
Ult fired it just to be safe, but
Weapon not ready.
well, Falcon got fucked up. We might have a shot at this yet. I think we just had a bad chaotic start where people were in bad positions and stuff. It's not looking good, but
Assist. Energy low.
good boosting by Aquila there.
I truly feel pity for you.
That was a horrible time to run out of energy.
Diving into ambush.
Enemy down.
Still low on energy. Gotta get that shit back. Don't mind me, just getting some health. Turning this around. Should get on that Stigo. That was such a bad ult fire on my part.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Weapon not ready.
Okay.
Landing area confirmed.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
The new round has begun. Fire control system unlocked. Weapon
Good start.
ready.
Engage this target.
That was shit ult fire by me.
Warning. You are leaving.
Sometimes it's worth it to just wait a second and make sure you're aiming proper and in a good spot.
Engage this target. Engage this target.
Solid armor offline.
I've hit Stigo with so many ult fires.
Fire from left. Assist. Weapon not ready.
Meet me here.
Solid armor offline.
Man, if that Aquila had stunned me there, I would have been so fucked.
Weapon not ready. Enemy down. Assist.
I truly feel pity for you. Please, over here.
Should just use my missiles there. You don't always have to get fancy. Wow, that first match was pretty close, but that second one, they couldn't do anything. Their Stigo seemed fine, though. Their Aquila wasn't doing anything too crazy, though, and he never
Skyraider.
stunned me ever.
On to smithereens.
I hate the colors on this guy. Like, fucking green's great, but green with white and then blue hair, like, please, no. Jesus Christ. I took 1,000,000 damage. Yikes. Yeah, I saw that, what's it, fucking tsundere bitch on, Aquila there. Asuka, or some shit, how the fuck you say that? Japanese names, man. Langley, what kind of fucking name is that? Yeah, I know what it's from. I know that shit. I am not an Evangelion fan. That show, like, hey, it thinks it's so deep, and it's really not, like, teenage trauma. It's really not that. Really is not that deep, and it's just got its head up its own ass. it insists on itself. Oh, Poi Poi's playing Panther. This is not a Panther meta. Maybe it is. I don't know.
Skyraider, ready to strike.
I think it's a Stigo meta, I tell you what.
Hurricane, ready to strike.
I do need to learn Stigo. I think they're just too good.
Panther, ready to strike.
And they're also a mech that, like, some of the mechs have good synergy, but it requires a lot of skill to use said synergy. Like, it's not easy to work with the Skyraider if you're a Panaka. It's really not. But it's very easy to work with Stigo. Like, every mech can work with him. It's very obvious what to do. Yeah, I've noticed Panther's
Inferno, ready to
grab
strike.
is a little
Pilot proceeding
little silly.
on board.
The hitbox. Yeah, I think if you like are two friends and you queue a Stigo Panaka and you get really good at like the map placements, you're not just being like dumb. You're really thinking about like positioning and stuff.
Stable.
I think you'll do incredibly well.
Obtain launch keys from 3 data
You could do
terminals
Lumine
during
as well, but I
launch.
think Panaka's a bit better.
Periodically be generated at one of 3 data terminals. Obtain and upload the keys to launch site before Windrose.
Who the hell's Winrose? Why do we never have good Achilles in our team, chat? We don't even normally have Aquila on our team. We do occasionally. I feel like we're always fighting Achilles on the enemy team. And then I'd say about half of the time they're really good. And then half the time they're whatever. But man, when an enemy Aquila is good, man, it's tough. It's super tough. Oh, they're spawning all around us, okay. One guy back here. Why am I not locking on? Am I lagging? Hello? Does he have some kind of anti-lock on? I guess he does. I should have been using my missiles then. Don't know my matchup. Don't get grabbed!
First kill.
Okay. C's coming up first. Hey, look, gonna kill him. And an Arakami. Really? Just bullshit bad luck there. It's not like he can move. Not great, because they've got the point.
Lumine, locking in to harass enemy defense.
Oh, Lumine was dead. That explains a lot.
Key generated at point C. Assist. Weapon not ready. Enemy down.
Like how I just flared myself. I'm trying to get where Lumine can heal me, but that is not happening.
Lay down a barrage.
Hurricane, coming in to draw enemy fire.
I think we're just dying a lot. I think we're fucked.
Initiating ejection sequence.
Honestly, Achilles can fuck up Falcons. They just, you know, you gotta be in the right position and work with your team. Like, I think Achilles is actually so meta right now. Like, what you don't want to be is Narukami against good Falcons. I tell you though, I don't see good Falcons very often. They generally don't understand how to kill Narukami. Like, fundamentally, they're just not doing it.
Warning. You are leaving
Every once in a while you do, especially when you get to higher levels of play.
generates at point B. 30 seconds. Enemy down.
Picking an Narukami.
Target.
Lumine, locking in to harass enemy defense.
should have gotten closer before I ult fired.
Inferno, about to lay down a barrage.
Assist. Stabilizing.
Energy back. Man, I wasted my ult fire there. Oh, we still didn't cap it.
Secure. Provide cover.
For the heal. Fucking a killer. If what I've seen of good Aquila players, positioning is everything. I mean, that's true for a lot of mechs, but it's just so important on him that you're really paying attention to your teammates.
Generated at point A. Weapon not ready. Warning. Corite pulse storm.
God, this is so lame. I think Inferno's ours. I'm guessing that Hurricane is not one of ours. You know what? Just go to A.
Oh, is that all you got? Stay out of it next time.
Stego, ready to hold down the front line.
Obtaining key.
Am I gonna get away with murder here?
Key secured. Delivered to central launch site. Weapon not ready.
Don't mind me.
About to lay down a barrage.
I was hoping you'd last longer.
I saw that airstrike. I cap this, we win.
Fire.
No, or 5 off. What the hell? Why was that cap only worth 5 points? Thank you, Lumine. He's actually been doing a pretty good job at... Like, he knows I'm not in range to be healed often, so when I'm in range, it's really good to prioritize me, and he seems to have been doing that. Good man.
Enemy down.
I
Stego, run for your
truly
life!
feel pity for you.
I'm horrible at healing.
Not ready. Assist. Weapon.
Just kill them. Get the points that way.
Victory.
I did it.
VP.
Skyraider, bomb them to smithereens.
Definitely not a bot game. God, their Narukami didn't get much done. The Panther got the highest score. In terms of actual impact, though, yeah, it probably is them. The killer did fine too, though. I mean, 3 assists and 2 kills, that's 5. He was involved in 4 kills. I'll give the Lumine a thumbs up. They did good. Yeah, most healers, in my experience, just completely ignore the flyers on their team. Even if the flyers like going out of their way to get near them temporarily, they just won't heal them. Their Narukami focused me for some reason, so I keep finding him. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Like, Panther is not a mech one you should really be sniping. It just doesn't make a lot of sense because he's tanky, and then you should not be getting caught by Panther of all things. I made it mech McDonald's. Yeah, I've seen a few people do that. A Skyraider is very good at assisting killing Narukami. He's not good at just taking them out. Because he can't deal with the clones very well. Can't, like, tell Skyraider to not shoot them. But if someone's on Narukami, you can really help, like, push them off and finish them off. But yeah, Falcon is definitely the one to do it.
Falcon. Skyraider. Ready to strike.
Falcon is definitely meta. It's just a lot of people are bad at Falcon.
Strike.
Like, overall, I think Falcon is such a strong mech. It's just most people are awful on it. I mean, just awful. They don't even use their anti-lock-on ability, right? It's crazy. But yeah, I think Narukami, not Narukami, Aquila is good. I think Falcon is good. I think Stigo is good. Obviously, the healers are good. I think the new guy is good. With the airdrop stuff. You don't need to loop. You just, looping is not really worth it. They have like the little boost spin thing, and they can spam the hell out of it. Like good one, and the really good Falcons, they're very aware of when you have them in your sights, so they don't spin when you can't shoot them. So they'll put a lot of effort into maneuvering to be out of your reticule, and then as soon as you're in the reticule, then they'll do the anti-lock on, right? That's a good Falcon. And then if they have a teammate that's good, right, like an Aquila, it's rough. Yeah, a good Aquila and Falcon together are, I think, very powerful. But you have to be good. Like, you really got to know how to play Falcon correctly, and you know, you have to know when you're out of the line of sight, when you're in the line of sight. And the Aquila's got to know when to stun. Please don't be on pot match. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's not. Okay, I got dove so hard there.
Initiating ejection sequence.
That's right, Sarah, dude. Not looking great. They have way more map control than we do.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Fire control system unlocked. Weapon not ready.
Tricera, holding down the front.
10 seconds. Assist.
Falcon here. The sky
There's just way
is
too much
ours.
shit that can harass me for free.
Luminous, locking in to harass enemy defense.
Weapon not ready.
Engage this target.
Man, I was doing fine against the Narukami, but it's too low in health.
Initiating ejection sequence.
By Sarah, yeah. Is it ever worth not charging Skyraider's attacks? Yes. If you have someone at like 1 HP, you can go from a charge shot into a non-charge shot immediately to finish somebody off.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
And, like, there's just burst situations where like energy efficiency doesn't matter and stuff like that. But it is rare. You do normally charge. Narukami right above us there. I love that sound effect on Inferno, dude. That sounds awesome.
Tricera, holding down the front.
Weapon not ready. Enemy down.
Lumine, locking in to harass enemy defense.
Node A captured by enemy.
What?
Diving into ambush.
I didn't give him credit. That was a good ninja. Because we had Stigo over there, and he was just looking the other way.
Assist. Initiating each.
That's why you don't look the other way, though. You're making a point. Yeah, it's funny. Like, dude, you can see the Stigo right over there, and he's just not looking. He had just capped it. Honestly, this map, I think, is Narukami's best map because of the stealth really mattering beyond just the sniping. Like, being able to cap points like that, I think it's very valuable. Like, these cap points are really... If the only time I would consider really using Narukami if it was, like, really, really, really high levels of play.
Fire control system unlocked.
That was a bad alt fire. Yeah, rat, 100%.
Lumine, locking in to harass enemy defense.
That second alt fire was bad. And he's got Inferno with him now. I can't get him. I could kill that guy one-on-one eventually, but he's got a teammate. I can't stand in the optimal position. Our Falcon, I think, is not doing their job. Halo's oldest time. Yeah, their Narukami's just getting away with murder, and Falcon's the one can shut them down, and they are not doing that.
Sequence.
Yeah, that's not really helping.
For deployment.
Surprised the game is as close as it is, all things considered.
Skyraider,
I think the enemy
here.
team is
The
significantly
sky
better.
is
Fire control system unlocked.
And we just had some lucky caps at the start, honestly. Dude, what are you even doing? You're just standing, not even at a point.
Assist.
Inferno, have mercy.
Sky is ours.
Enemy down. Node C captured.
They're gonna go B for sure.
Assist.
Engage this target.
Let's say if we don't get them there.
Assist.
I think the enemy team just overextended there. Got cocky.
Engage this target.
Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. Probably rat.
Node C captured by enemy. Sword armor offline.
Damn it, Inferno. Wow, how did they get C, dude? We could have won there.
Panther diving into ambush.
Engage this target.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
We better cap a point because they're on this point so fucking hard. Bro, if we don't get C, it's insane. It's like their entire team is on B.
Node B.
What is wrong with you guys? Dude, that was me and Tricera against their entire fucking team. And they don't fucking get B or A. Bro, that's so stupid. Like, how are you that bad?
Defeat.
And it's not like we died at B, obviously, but we didn't get run over that fast. Holy shit, that's stupid.
MVP.
And not surprised by that one.
Narukami is more than just a weapon.
Like, Falcon didn't do shit. Our Falcon, yeah, I mean, they do have 5 assists. But they died 6 times, and, like, yikes. I don't think they were even going for the Narukami is the thing. Boy had a good game, at least. Jesus, that was just a mess. Yeah, like, that was crazy. We should have just hit C super hard there because their team was so all in on B. Crazy that we didn't get anything. I can't even imagine, like, what on earth? And a bunch of us hadn't just died or anything. It was actually the other way around. Wild. Let me grab a snack real fast. I'll be back before the game starts. My guess as to what happened there is they didn't, like, the teammates didn't go really for C or A. They, like, split and probably went for both. And then there was, you know, just someone stopping them from just walking up and grabbing
Ready
it.
to strike. Inferno. Ready to strike.
Was someone named Wilder?
Ready to strike.
That'd be a great name for this.
Narukami. Ready to strike. Pilot proceeding on board. Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Escort the payload along the route to the launch site. Activating the consoles along the way can speed up the payload.
Always a
Make sure to
Falcon.
reach the destination before the enemy.
Well, we have an Aquila. Hopefully they're good.
Taking off.
Wait, do we not have a turret? Oh my god, if I'd known, I would have played Tricera or something.
Objective. Activate signal consoles and guide payload to destination.
It's gonna be rough.
Advancing payload. Console A activates in 20 seconds. Assist. Assist.
Gotta land these alt fires.
Activating signal console.
Party at console! Bring your gun!
Activating signal console.
Get on the point, guys. Come on. Like, why is Skyraider the only one on the point?
Signal console out of range. Signal console out of range. Assist.
Like, why am I the one tanking over here? It's just insane. Poi's the only one with me, man.
Signal console activated.
No one's on the cart. Dude, this is ridiculous. This is not how you play this shit. I love how they have a Tricera, though. Bro, I'm Skyraider. Like, this is not... this is not it. Best I can try to do is keep them off of theirs. Christ. Like, I can't be a tank and a damage dealer and everything else. Like, I can't keep them off their cart and move our cart.
Striker ready. Switching to boarding mode.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Console beam activates in 20 seconds. Fire control system unlocked.
Falcon, fuck off.
Inferno! About to lay down the barrage.
Payload.
Can you destroy that?
Capture console.
Hi, Hurricane. How you doing? Don't mind us. Wow, they got it.
Payload is quickly advancing.
Someone push the payload?
Stabilizing.
Someone push the payload?
Enemy
I like how they
down.
keep pinging the payload, but like, look at our team. Like, Falcon, Skyraider, and Arakami. Like, who the fuck is gonna get on the payload? That's the whole problem.
Assist. Weapon not ready.
Enemy is moving in. Defense payload.
Assist.
Stago, ready to hold down the front line.
Best I can do is give their Tricera a bad time with my alt fires.
Weapon not ready.
Enemy is moving in. Defense payload.
Oh, that's so bad. Rip.
Enemy is moving in. Defense payload.
Initiating ejection.
I mean, our team comp is just garbage. Like, we got nobody to do any of the objective.
Enemy is
This is where I think if I was Tricera and I just got on our cart and just sat there, we would be winning.
Ready for
Because the enemy team's not really doing great. It's just they actually have a Tricera.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Our asses better get on this fucking point.
fire control system unlocked. Enemy down. So activating signal console. Assist.
This is our only shot here.
No one's on their payload. Now
Worth it if I die. Need a little bit of breathing room here.
Enemy is moving in. Defense payload.
Wait, we have a Stigo? How the fuck haven't they been on the damn... Like, why was I pushing the cart earlier? Now I really don't know why this game is close.
Assist.
Enemy is moving in. Defense payload.
We got it now, though. That last point went so badly for the enemy team.
Enemy down.
And they respawned like staggering and they just got picked off, so they're fucked now.
Enemy is moving in. Defense payload.
Weapon not ready.
They must have just been dead earlier at a bad time. The enemy team must have like dove the shit out of them. That's like bot gameplay. I swear to God, if it was this close against bots, I'm just gonna be embarrassed.
Double kill.
Like, please tell me we didn't just have a game that close against bots.
Victory.
I watched a streamer the other night who was playing a lot of Falcon. And oh my God, dude, he just ate every Narukami alive. And then you get in these games and it's like, that is not happening.
MVP.
That's our boy poem.
Inferno can burn anything to the ground.
16 assists. Yeah, I swear that was a bot game. I swear that was a bot game. It's just that bad of a team setup. Holy fuck. What I'm actually impressed by is if those were bots, that the Tricera bot actually knows to move out of the ult fire. That really is an example of your team comp being bad mattering, though, because we had to work to beat bots. God, I wish you could turn the bots off. Fighting players is fun, and it's how you learn. The only time fighting players isn't fun is when, like, the matchmaking just, like, breaks, and, like, your side is, like, multiple pre-mades of 2 players, and they're, like, pre-made of 4 players, and shit. Like, that shit's just whack, and that'll happen every once in a while. There's some McDonald's. I need that helmet, man. That looks awesome. That's the first time I've ever seen a female character use a full face helmet. Normally it's the guys. It's crazy. It's so rare. All right, what is this? Okay, this is the harbor. No one's... okay, I'm gonna have to do it. I haven't played a fucking turret in forever. Wait, I don't remember... How the fuck... There we go. I haven't switched in some time. Motherfucker. Can we get some, Fat Dog arrive? I love how that guy just jumps on Skyraider the second I get off of it. Like, fuck off. So stupid, dude. Look at this team, dude. Like, we have Falcon, Skyraider, Stealth Boy, or Satellite Guy, excuse me. Oh no, and Stealth Boy too, actually. This is a mess.
Pilot proceeding on board.
Panaka check? Any Panaka gamers? What I need is someone that is into mechs and like their username for their whole life has always been like Panaka or Panaka adjacent. And so then they're like, oh, I'm definitely maining that mech, right? That's the friend I need in my life.
Sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Escort reactor core and upgrade.
Although everyone says the joke is Panaka green,
The consoles
so I should be playing it.
Speed up the transport vehicle. St. Dino's
I actually don't hate Panaka. I actually think Panaka's fun to play. I just think Skyraider is more fun to play.
Tricera! Taking off.
Objective.
Oh god, I haven't played Tricera in a while. Q is the heal, I think.
Reloading. Console A activates in 20 seconds.
Oh wow, Welkin's getting heals. Kind of scary.
Engage this target.
See, they're a pre-made. There's no way those guys aren't working together. They're behind us as Panaka, Welkin. I like how the team is ignoring this.
Focus fire on
Dude,
this
this
target.
is such a problem, and these fuckers are just not. Our whole team is like just ignoring it. Hello, team. This is so fucking bad if you guys just get away with murder back here.
Engage.
Like, what are pings even for, dude? This is so stupid. It literally does not matter what the enemy team is doing. There's no world you should be ignoring Panaka and Welkin being behind you. That is so stupid.
Initiating ejection sequence.
Like, literally, drop what you're doing, turn around, and kill them. So fucking stupid, dude. Like, they're just, like, running around randomly.
Warning. You are leaving the combat zone.
Tricera. Holding down the front.
Set to disrupt enemy defense. Signal.
Dude, when your team is this stupid, this makes me just want to rage quit. I mean, this is just insane. Like, get on the fucking Welkin and Panaka. Literally doesn't matter what else is happening on the map.
Signal console activated. Enemy payload is quickly advancing. Insufficient engine output. Target out. Payload.
I can't believe this. At no point has our team been back here for even 1 second.
Focus fire on this target.
I just love how for like 3 minutes, they just completely ignored that. And it's not like they were getting anything done. It's not like they weren't winning in the middle. They weren't getting the enemy cart.
Inferno, about to lay down a barrage.
This Panaka's good though. He knows to drop the walls on the cart. Why can't we have Panakas like that?
Initiating ejection sequence. Ready for deployment.
Tricera. Holding down the front.
Guess you got it moving? Yeah, barely.
Fire control system unlocked. Console B activates in 20 seconds. Advancing payload.
Man, this Panaka really is good. I mean, the second I get on the card, he's dropping walls on me.
Stellaris, sneaking up for a
How you're supposed to do it.
Subtask. Console B destroys enemy.
I was hoping you'd last longer.
This just sucks though, because like the enemy team is coordinated, and you know they should be good for them, and then our team is just fucking morons. Just flows, dude. Like it's not the enemy team's fault. They're doing what they're supposed to.
Lay down a barrage.
It's just like they have people on their team doing, you know, a coordinated. This is what I'm talking about though. Like why I don't queue with random people from chat, because you're gonna run into a whole team as coordinated as those two, and then your team is not going to be that. I think that they're just trying to frag out, like my teammates. They're not even trying to play the objective.
Tricera, holding down the front.
I think the best I can do is try to disrupt their cart because, like, my team's not gonna back me up. I mean, I'm never gonna be able to deal with Welkin and Panaka together. Like, no shot.
Sneaking up for a backline ambush.
Yeah, I'm so incapable of getting on our cart. The best I can do is get on their cart. Dumb, but hopefully that'll like force my team to actually do something about the Welkin and Panaka.
Inferno, about to lay down a barrage.
I mean, the enemy team deserves to win. I mean, like, you know, they're actually playing the game correctly.
Initiating ejection sequence.
I don't mind fighting against Welkin at all. I actually don't like playing him because it's just, he's so team-oriented to the point of absurdity.
Warning. You are leaving the combat
Like, he's
zone.
so strong with teammates and, like, you know, when you have, like, a Panaka with you and shit like that.
For deployment.
But when you're on your own, he has so little energy that never mind if you win. Like, I'll win on Welkin, and I wish I hadn't. Because it's like, it's so frustrating playing a mech with so little energy.
Fire control system unlocked.
But yeah, I don't have an issue with Welkin at all. It's pretty, interesting gameplay, I'd say.
Advancing payload.
Most of the mechs, I think, are pretty fun to fight against. It's really just like Elise'ness and a couple things like that. Wow, I didn't realize he could get me out of turret mode like that.
Backline ambush.
Inferno, about to lay down a barrage.
I love how I'm being. It's like 4v1, and that guy has to run away. It's because he got like too cocky and he
Ejection sequence.
meleeed into my shield.
Ready for deployment.
But I think our team is just garbage.
Console C activates in 20
Tricera,
seconds.
holding down the front.
Fire control system unlocked. Advancing payload.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Fire from front. Subtask. Capture console C before the enemy.
Yeah, look at the stats. So bad. I mean, I'm not getting anything done either, but it's because I'm on the fucking objective and I'm getting focused constantly. Of course, I'm dying the most. Actually, I don't think I have died the most, but I've almost died the most.
Signal console activated. The payload is swiftly advancing. Fluid armor offline. Advancing payload. Reloading. Battle ends in 100 seconds. Fluid armor.
Like, the team has just made zero attempt at helping either cart, really.
Inferno, about to lay down a barrage.
Shield offline. Advancing payload. Reloading.
You got what you deserve.
I think he got the heal.
Falcon incoming, ready to shake things up.
Reloading.
That's weird. I don't know if that's like lag. I could see it. It like pushed me off before he actually touched me. Before the grab got me.
Inferno.
That's kind of dumb.
To lay down a barrage.
Yeah, it's probably just like connection stuff.
Advancing payload. Weapon not ready.
The only reason this is a game is because the Welkin and Panaka aren't, they're a little too focused on their gimmick of just like stunning down our card.
Battle ends.
Where once they got such a big lead, they probably should have just swapped to offense.
Insufficient ammo. Shield on advancing payload. Energy low. Weapon not ready. Shield online. Battle ends in 30 seconds. Advancing payload.
I just love how I'm always dealing with multiple enemy mechs.
Stellaris.
Never even remotely a fair fight, and that's because we're losing so fucking hard.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Initiating ejection sequence. Defeat.
God, that was just ridiculous. Also, that match went to timeout, which is really rare. But it's because they weren't like, Panaka and Welkin weren't helping with offense, and the rest of them just weren't doing shit.
MVP.
That was just so free for them.
Something to mess with.
Like, the fact that our team just never responded to what they were doing, like, and they were just, like, ignoring it was so fucking stupid. Jesus Christ, look at this. Fucking 0-8 from he does have 4 assists. But Jesus Christ. And, like, I have 6 deaths, but I am the highest rated because I was the only one that did anything with the objective at any point. They were just trying too hard to, like, frag in a, so silly, dude. Fucking, look at this, 13-0-3. And the Panaka never died. Is there a mech that is like Ashe in this game? I mean, the thing is, Ashe is kind of decent. That's the thing. It's more like it's you know, niche and like just outclassed. I would say Skyraider is outclassed, but I wouldn't say he's outclassed as much as Ashe is. Honestly, Panther, it's less noticeable because Panther's a noob killer, but Panther's really outclassed by Elysius and the new one. Like, those two are just way better. But because Panther's a noob killer, it's kind of hard to notice that, I think. Yeah, I don't think anything is as whack as Ashe. I think the closest though is like Panther and Skyraider, probably. But they're really not like that dumb. Maybe Hurricane, actually. I mean, it's hard to say because no one plays him that seriously. But I just don't see a lot of reason for people to play Hurricane when you have Inferno and the satellite cannon guy and all that. It just doesn't seem like a lot of point. Yeah, I've seen him a bit more at higher levels of play, but not that much.
Tricera. Ready to strike. Panther. Ready to strike. Falcon. Skyraider. Ready to strike.
But like what that Panaka and Welkin were doing is what you should do when you're playing with a friend, right? Which we're not doing right now. But like you don't have to do that specifically. But like you should queue as 2 mechs that have good synergy.
Ready to strike.
And you know, play together. You'll have a very large impact on your win rate. But I can't get any of my friends to do anything smart ever because everybody just wants to play, you know, whatever dumb shit. And that I guess that's more people What do you like about Skyraider over Falcon? It's a jet. Jets are a lot cooler. And like Falcon is like flying Tracer. I don't like Tracer that much. I pretty much like everything better about Skyraider. Like I like the railguns are cool, the ult fire is really cool, the missiles are cool, jets are cool. You know, it's more
Pilot proceeding on board.
brute force over, you know, dancing bullshit. Like, Falcon feels more anime, right? Like, way more anime, and Skyraider is more grounded, which I prefer. For those that, you know what Gundam Wing is, my favorite mobile suit in Gundam Wing is Leo, okay? So that'll tell you something.
Upload the keys to launch site before Windrose.
Skyraider! Taking off. Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Optical camp warning. You are leaving the
Alright, they got a Skyraider, they got a Hurricane, Falcon. Please no Aquila, that's just gonna be way too much in the air. Oh god, we have a lot in the air. Oh, this is gonna be a silly game. Damn it, why'd you lock onto that?
assist.
Why are we... What is going on right now? I'm leaving. I should not have even gone in there. And our team was really slow to react to that, though. Yeah, they're just getting on A really early, which, I mean, that's smart. They get set up. Might have a hard time here. Oh, I think it's a bot game. Yeah, they're just getting there early because they're bots. God, I don't want to play a fucking bot game. Like, we just had a, you know, a frustrating against player game. So you want to get in there and do good and practice and improve, and then it's like, no, bots, lol.
Double kill.
Ugh.
Key secured. Provide cover.
I mean, you could, yeah, I know. Skyraider does remind me of Macross, Robotech, whatever you want to call it. Big time.
This won't be the last time.
I mean, if you like Falcon, play Falcon. Falcon's really good. I think Falcon is more in the meta than Skyraider is 100%.
Assist.
Like, between the two, Falcon is definitely the meta pick right now.
Panther.
Hopefully that'll change at some point. But I kind of doubt it because Falcon is so popular.
Point B in 30 seconds.
Yeah, this is a bot game. Ugh, God, I don't want to fight bots. Total waste of time.
Enemy down.
Though I will say, if I was going to play with a full group of friends, I would have everyone use default colors and make usernames that look like bots.
Point B.
Trick the fuck out of people. Why is this door taking so long to open?
Assist. Assist.
Welcome. Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Secured. Provide cover.
What's funny is the bot Falcon does a better job of using the anti-lock-on thing than most players we've been seeing. Now, they're not as good as, like, really proper Falcon players, not even close, but they actually use the anti-lock-on thing.
Warning. Assist.
Honestly, I need to use my boost more, too, really.
Ready.
Heal would be nice, but maybe he doesn't have it.
Key generates at point A in 30 seconds. seconds.
I find most Triceros won't use their heal on themselves unless they're at low HP, which is dumb. You should always use it to top yourself off. Unless, you know, you're only missing like, 5% health or something, but if you're missing like 10%, 100%, you should use it.
Key generated at point A.
Almost.
Offline.
Well,
Initiating ejection sequence.
but yeah, like if I'm on Tricera and I'm down 10% life and I see a teammate right next to me at half life, you bet your ass I'm healing. Also, this fucking bot aim, dude. That boy's got aimbot.
Enemy Skyraider haste at
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Warning. You are leaving the combat zone. Weapon not ready.
You can't get enough, huh?
How is this bot doing such a good job of using the terrain to not get hit?
Key generates at
What the hell?
enemy down. Fluid armor offline.
Welcome. Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Weapon not ready. Key generated at point C.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Weapon not ready.
Tricera, holding down the front.
Secure. Provide cover.
Aw.
Assist.
I wanted to do that.
Carrier down. Key low.
Wait, really? How the hell did that happen?
Weapon not ready.
I thought I transformed. Oh, that was fucked.
Enemy defense. Enemy down. Key generates at point A in 30 seconds.
Oh my god, this fucking train.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
And nothing will improve your win rate more than just maining a good mech like Panaka, and then just, you know, queuing with a friend that plays something that works well with Panaka. Your win rate will do so well. And then learn like Stigo and Tricera for like the maps where you really need them.
Key secured.
I think this game would be much better if it didn't have healers at all, though, because the truth is most people don't want to play the healers because they're actually pretty fun in this game, but they're not as fun as the other mechs. And then it means if one team has a good healer and the other team doesn't, or they don't have a healer at all, right, you say no shot. I'd much rather this game just be everyone is a damage dealer and that's it. And the whole reason games are trying to introduce like tank and support into PvP games is for all the like pansies that can't handle like you know, like their ego can't handle having to like 1v1 people and like fight, you know,
Welcome. Ready to
because it's harder to notice if someone's shit at the game when they're on a tank or a healer, where it's incredibly obvious when you're on a damage dealer and you suck. Much death.
Assist. Initiating ejection.
Like supports are better in, you know, fantasy games and like MMOs and stuff like that, and fucking like, you know, Doom or like Quake, you know, these kind of games is just stupid. Like, they detract from the experience greatly.
Enemy down.
Like, they just make it so even if you're playing well because your team comp is bad, you can't win, and I don't like that at all.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Battle ends in
And like team comp matters less in this game than like Overwatch or something, but it still matters a lot. Like it absolutely matters. Especially when people start getting better at the game.
Serenade. Set to disrupt enemy defense.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Enemy down. Fluid armor offline.
Man, the AI is actually doing a really good job with the anti-lock on. I should have just been spamming my missiles then. Underestimating the bot.
Double kill. Insufficient engine output. Fire from front. Key generated at point C. Weapon not ready. Warning. Assist.
The big thing to work on when you're playing Skyraider, in my opinion, is one flares, which I need to do better with, 100%. But it's just getting good ult fires.
Secured.
Like bad Skyraiders just do not land their ult fires, and that's where your fucking damage is at.
Assist. Victory.
Falcon is like, you just need a very good awareness of when you're in people's sights and when you're not. Because bad Falcons will like use their anti-lock on when no one's locking onto them anyway. Right? It's stupid. And then the good ones know when to use it. That's a really big deal.
MVP.
I'd say McDonald's, but
Tricera will
there's
always
some
have
black
your
in
back.
there. How does this man have more deaths than kills? I tell you what, I don't think he's been playing Tricera until recently. There's no way to have that kind of KD on Tricera in the long run. So he must have been playing something hard to play, like a melee mech or something, and just getting eaten alive. Yeah, I guess it could be support. That's true. I mean, Panaka gets kills. Like, he doesn't get loads, but he gets kills. And the thing is, Panaka, if you're good, if the whole point about being a good Panaka is you don't die a lot. Like, 100%. How recent is this game? Like 3 days? 4 days old? Like, healing can be fun in certain games, but I think in like shooter games, I think they suck. You know, they're way better in like an MMO or an MMO adjacent style game. I think that works a lot better. You know, because ultimately games like Overwatch and Mecha Break now, because Mecha Break is derivative of Armored Core and Overwatch, right? Like straight up. And Overwatch is derivative like TF2 and yada yada. But the main inspirations for Mecha Break is Armored Core and Overwatch. And like Overwatch, if you go back the line, you know, TF2 and so on and so forth, you know, these games are derivative of games like Quake and, you know, Unreal and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, TF2 has a support in it. And I don't like that either. I don't like games that are derivative of, you know, your first-person shooter games and third-person shooter games and the like. I don't like healers in those games. Now, I'm not saying they should be banned or burned or, you know, how dare you like those things, right? I'm just saying I don't like them because I'm speaking for myself. I think they only exist to entice the kinds of, like, Care Bears, frankly, that wouldn't want to PvP in the first place, right? And then so the people like me who like PvPing in the first place you know, it just sucks, right? It's annoying as fuck, and then the game becomes more like an MMO where like team comp and all this crap matters instead of like, you know, being good at the game. And I'm not like, you know, I'm old now. I'm old as fuck. You know, I'm way older than the average people playing these games. And so like, I'm not as skilled as I used to be. My reflexes aren't as good. So if anything, I benefit, like if I wanted to like do well in a game, it benefits me for the game to have tank and healer, and for me to play one of those and not be the more, you know, skillful, know what the fuck you're doing role. But I don't really care how good I am at it. I care about the actual fun factor of it. And it's like when you're on a team that, you know, is a terrible team comp and their team comp is fine, right? It's just not, that's not fun at all. We're like in Quake back in the day, if your team overall was like less skilled than the enemy team, you're probably going to lose. But if you're good, you can still get shit done. You're still going to get kills. You're still going to have a good game. And you can also still learn, right? That's a really big thing. Like in Quake back in the day, you could still be learning. Where in like Overwatch, if your team is just some, you know, throw together piece of shit setup and the other team is like an actual team comp, you're going to be losing so hard. You're not going to learn anything. Although I will say a game like Quake, back in the day, the skill ceiling was so high, it was very possible that you wouldn't learn anything anyway, just because it was really easy to just get raffle stomped and have like no idea what the fuck you were doing. It was very hard. Those old school games are pretty hard to get into, and like it wasn't hard for me at the time because I was young and, you know, spry and reflexes and all that. Yeah, there's a reason why when you look at esports teams, there ain't no middle-aged or old people on the teams. There's a reason for that. No shot. And like, you can be older and still good. You can especially be good at like the genre of your choice. Like if you're someone that plays fighting games all the time, like all the time, you play like all the new fighting games. You're always playing fighting games. You're just always doing that. You'll still be quite good at them when you're 40, right? You're not gonna be as good though as the tryhards that are, you know, 15 and 20 and crap like that. But you'll still be so much better than average, right? You'll still be so much better than average. And that's true for most genres.
Ready, Skyraider. Ready to strike.
This map is
Inferno. Ready
nah.
to strike.
I really should be solo queuing right now though. Like, cause me and Poi aren't really communicating and stuff, so we're kind of just screwing ourselves. Like, we're not queuing as mechs that have any synergy, and we're not communicating, and like that's way worse than like that Panaka and Welkin. And like, there's quite a few duo queue setups that you can do that are quite strong. I mean, we actually, in theory, understand what needs to happen in order to reverse aging, right? Like, on a molecular level, we know what is happening and why you're degrading. It's very difficult, though, to actually do what we know needs to be done. Like, technology is just not there. Also, humans are still pretty bad when it comes to things that are incredibly large and incredibly small, right? Like, we know, like, in theory, what's going on, like, you know, with atoms and, you know, very, very, very small things, but we don't have any way of interacting with them. We can look at them, but we can't really do anything. We can't make an instrument so small that we can move, you know, something around. We can inject chemicals that we know those chemicals have an effect on that thing that we want to do, but we can't actually get in there and move the stuff around. Like, we just don't have instruments like that.
Taking off.
That's where AI could potentially be very good, though, because AI can be a lot more precise with that kind of shit.
Objective: neutralize all hostile strikers and swiftly conclude the
Yeah, oh my god, though, my reflexes are so much worse than they used to be. It's very noticeable.
Fire control system unlocked. Weapon not ready.
Aging, it's a bitch. that Falcon got fucked up. Oh, good dodge. Man, I should have hit the gas earlier there. I'm really starting to hate this map because one of the teams is always smart and knows to just deathball on top of that thing. And my team is not that team normally, and it just sucks. Well, they gave up the high ground for some fucking reason. I don't know why they did that. Like, the thing about deathmatch is there is no reason to chase the enemy, ever. There's no reason. There's no objective. You should just be in a perfect death ball and protect yourself and be hard to approach, and then force the enemy team to come to you and poke at them. And whoever has the better poke game is going to win. And whoever is, like, forced to be aggro first is going to lose. Like, and that's what the meta is, by the way. When you watch the tournaments of this game, that is so much of that shit. Which is bad. It's actually horrible to watch. This game at high levels of play is actually, like, one of the dumbest things. The fuck was I just stuck on? Yeah, I like this game, but it is garbage at high levels of play. But yeah, normies, they just like look to like run around at random and attack whatever they see, like it's Call of Duty, and frag out, and it's like there's actually no reason to do that.
Enemy down.
I'm lagging. Mind you, I'm not helping, right? Because it's not like I mean, I'm not really a mech that could deathball, but I am definitely lagging. Holy fuck. The one time you should get really aggro, though, is when you get ahead. So let's say you're deathballing, and you get 2 kills. Well, now you outnumber the enemy, so now you need to go bully them, right? But you have to stay as a deathball, right? You got to make sure you use your weight, right, and kill them.
The new round has begun.
Yeah, whoever runs support, they have to be good, though. I will say, if they're really shit, if one team has no support, and the other team has a support, but it's a bad support, then it won't really matter. But if one team has a really good support and the other one doesn't, you're fucked. It's a bot game. Like, they have such like insane accuracy when they all decide to attack me, which is very bot-like. Didn't we just have a bot game though? Like, normally if you go through a bot game, they won't give you another one. It's hard to tell, but I think the enemies are default colors, and then like their accuracy is so bizarre. And also, they're not holding the heal station. Normally, in a real game, it's hard to get the heal. Yeah, I think it's bots. That's stupid.
Victory.
We won so fast. That would look so good if the blue part was... I mean, the blue is okay with the green, but like it'd look better if the blue part was green. Oh no, that was not a bot game. No, they actually do have custom colors and shit. It's just a few of them just, you know, have... That's crazy. Bro, they're Falcon. Look at this Falcon, dude. 3 like 0 assists. How do you have 0 assists? Like, Falcon is one of the easiest mechs to get assists on. Well, you do have blue in your name, so I would expect that. That happens sometimes where you think it's a bot game and then you realize it's not. And it's like, oh. I remember there was one game where I thought they were bots. This was in the beta. I thought they were bots, and then afterwards I was like, wait, I don't think these are bots. And then one of them sent me hate mail, and I was like, oh shit. Yeah, they were doing what I was saying not to do about just like running around and fragging out and, you know, that kind of thing. We were kind of doing it too, but I guess we were just better at it, so. And my issue with PvP games is not PvP. I love PvP. It's actually the way game developers make PvP now. It's way too calculated in algorithms and like manipulating spawns and everything to try to like improve player engagement and doing things like having healers and tanks and stuff. That is just, I hate it. Like that really fucked it up for me. That guy's face, what the hell?
Ready to strike.
Okay, I might need to play a turret because no one else is.
Stego. Ready to strike.
Well, he's Stego. I mean, Stego alone's not enough. We'll try Sarah and Stego. We just need a Panaka. Nope, no Panaka for us. Okay. Yeah, people either make John Mecha Break, Hot Lady, or the Entity, right? That's it. That's the three type of characters you see. You actually do see more John Mecha Breaks than you would think, though. Like, they're actually pretty common.
Escort reactor core and upgrade Bunker City's power facilities. Activating the consoles along the way can speed up.
I mean, there's only one girl on the team, and it's boy, so it's like a Souls-like. Yes, yes,
Taking off.
exactly. I'm gonna move up and try to get them to cap A, because that really is the important bit. Come at me, nerds. Okay, Stego I kind of have to respect. I'm gonna have to move. I can't let the enemy Stego just blast me. A is all that matters now. So, like, look, I'm Tricera, and the millisecond A dropped, I got on it. The entire team should be doing that, but they're not. I'm actually still the only one on A. Okay, finally Stego. Like, what? There's no excuse for that. It literally, there's just no excuse for that. You know what the objective is, right? You know what we're doing here. And it's like, I'm slow as fuck, and I get on A the second it drops. The enemy team gets on A the second it drops. And then it's just like, so fucking long before a single teammate gets there. It's like, people get blinders on. It's like, I gotta shoot the Skyraider, though.
Tricera, holding down the front.
Yeah, we lost A. Big fucking surprise. Illuminate, get the fuck off the cart. Bro, get off the... How stupid are you? I'm Tricera. Get off the cart. God damn it, dude. My teammate just booped me. This is the worst, dude. I should not have fired that second shot. It was obvious he was gonna move. Oh wow, good Walken though. He pushed me off with the thing. They have so many barriers.
Aquila, ready to provide aerial cover. Assist.
Activating signal console. Shield online. Weapon not ready.
Oh my god, we got an objective.
The payload is swiftly advancing. Advancing payload.
It'll never happen again. I mean, Stigo gets it. Like, Stigo knows what's going on. Gotta heal on him. Hopefully that's enough.
Assist. Reloading.
Might as well reload.
Aquila, ready to provide aerial cover.
Yeah, Stigo probably should be on offense, but I mean, it kind of depends. You can swap between them. Motherfucker. Boy, he must be getting healed. That was crazy.
Assist.
Hurricane! Woohoo! Coming in to draw enemy fire.
Activating signal console.
I know he's in here somewhere.
Console activated. The payload is swiftly advancing.
I would love to be able to see. That would be really cool.
Advancing payload.
Welkin, I love you, but if you could fuck off, that would be great.
Assist.
I'm honestly surprised we won because the beginning was so bad. I think it was almost a coincidence though that at the beginning the enemy team was organized. Like just kind of like where they happened to spawn and like it's kind of a congested at the start. So they just happened to get A, I think almost through just coincidence. Because they had the blinders on just like we did. Like they were fucking stupid after the initial fight.
Victory.
Where at least me and Stigo were on the objective, so it was fine. But yeah, I think they just happened. Like I think both teams were stupid, like very much so, and it's just their team was stupider. 0 kills by the way, but got assists. That's fucking
MVP.
Tricera alive.
No escape from Stego's barrage.
God, that face. Pretty low kill game in general though. Like, what the hell? What the fuck? Only 2 people on their team ever even died. Okay, no, 3. No, the Welkin died too. But yeah, these 3 never died at any point. Oh, hey, we played with him earlier. I'll give him a thumbs up. He was pretty good, I think. Are these people shit talking? Who does this? In this game, dude? Like, whatever happened to being a good sport? Like, I'll vent and bitch about someone being stupid, but I'm not gonna call them out in chat or be an asshole about it. And like, when the enemy team plays well, I always give them kudos. Like that Aquila earlier in the stream that was kicking ass and stuff. Because it's kind of like, if you play with someone and they coincidentally are in your team and they play well, you know, you should be like, yeah, good for them. And then you happen to fight them. It's like, oh yeah, that guy's good, right? There's no, like, Jesus, people. I want to play Welkin, but man, I don't think he's worth playing unless you're like at higher levels of play so you can rely on the randoms being good, or if you're queuing with somebody that will work with you. Like Welkin is just completely team oriented. He's really good though when the team is actually, you know, working with him. And you can do shit where, like, when Stigo's shield goes down, Welkin can jump in and use his shields to let Stigo get, Playing Aquila was a pain at first. He's pretty hard to use, but he's very good. Let's see how the leaderboard's looking. Where the fuck even is it now? God, this UI, I swear they made it so much worse. Wow, a Panther is #1. That's crazy. Panthers did so bad in the last beta. Now, mind you, being at the top, like, 50, it doesn't even matter. Their order is arbitrary as fuck. It has more to do with, like, playtime and whoever. Like, being #1 does not mean anything. Like, the number 10 is probably just as good, but, it's more about, like, what, you know, what on average is up there.
Ready to strike.
I climbed a good bit in the beta. I don't give a fuck in, the game now. I just don't really care anymore. But I did climb kind of hard in the beta, but now I'm just chilling.
Aquila, ready to strike. Skyraider.
I just,
ready to
you know,
strike.
I'm old. I got other games I'm into. I like the game, I do, but I don't see the need to like put a lot of my energy into it and care.
Falcon, ready to strike.
It is fun. I mean, that's why I'm playing it. It is fun. So I'm very much in it for that. But it's like, you know, I touch grass these days. You know, I got green grass stains on me. What are you gonna do? It's like I just don't have the care to be like, oh, I'm gonna log on every day and blah blah blah. Like, you know, I haven't played in like 3 days. Or I played like the day after it came out, and then I don't think I'd played since then. So I don't know how long it's been, but. There's nothing wrong with it. If someone wants to be a one-game Andy or whatever, I'm not like hating on them, right? That's good for them. Now, I will say, I do always encourage, you know, good game life balance. You know, you need to be worrying about your hygiene, you need to be eating right, you need to be exercising. Those things are a must pretty much no matter who you are. But, you know, if you're like, hey, this one game, that's my hobby, that's totally fine.
From 3 data terminals to seize the base's main turret. A key will periodically be generated at one of 3 data terminals.
Something my dad taught me that I always try to pass on.
For your enemy.
It's just, it's a principle. Like, these exact things aren't even what's important. But, like, don't have long hair because you're too lazy to cut your hair, right? If you want long hair, that's fine. But then, you know, have long hair and style it properly and take care of it. Don't have a beard because you're too lazy to shave, right? If you want to have a beard, that's fine. But same thing. Groom your beard. Keep it in good shape. Put effort into it. You know, take care of your fucking self. It's worth it.
Fire control system unlocked. Objective.
Oh god, what is happening with the frame rate?
Keys to the base's main turret.
Wow, that guy is getting shredded.
Key generates at point A in 60 seconds.
But it's Elysius, so, you know. Long way to go.
Weapon not ready.
That was such a bad shot on my part. Man, I should have fired immediately there instead of waiting. I could have killed him. Okay, A's up first. Please don't be a bot game. I do not want bot bullshit. No, they have all colors. Okay. don't know why there's AI on this map. It's stupid.
This is a game of wits. Don't you get it?
Assist.
Oh, he already got it. Okay.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Damn, that Stigo was pretty quick to respond to my ult fire there. Guess it could have been a coincidence, but like, damn.
Weapon not ready. Assist.
Their Leesness is playing so weird. Also, I am not flaring enough. Like, 10,000% I'm not flaring enough.
Key generates at point C. Enemy down. Assist. Weapon not ready.
Engage this
Hello?
target.
Oh, man. I was expecting him to react.
Warning. Double kill.
What the hell? That's definitely not a bot. Bots react way faster than that.
Activated at point C.
Like, once someone starts blasting your clones, you already need to, like, be thinking about your next move. I swear, this Falcon just keeps attacking me because I'm also flying. That is a bridge.
Assist.
I was hoping you'd last longer.
Weapon not ready. Unavailable.
I couldn't lock on, like, the whole time. So I was just waiting. I should have just used the missile.
Key generates at point A in 30 seconds.
God, this Narukami, dude.
Enemy down.
That's someone that's playing Narukami because they think they'll be safe by being in stealth, right? Because they don't know how to react.
Key generated at point A.
What I'm saying is that's an Iron Eye player from Night Rain. That's what that is.
Key secured. Provide cover. Stabilizing.
Skyraider is I would be willing to put money on that Skyraider is inspired by Macross.
Warning. Assist.
Like, I think if you know, we're in a bar with the devs, and so like they're not having to worry about PR or anything like that, I think they would admit to that 1,000%.
Victory.
But yeah, that was definitely a an Iron Eye player right there. Yeah, when it's in mech mode, the way its like backpack is and everything, it is so Macross.
Assist.
And it just turns into a straight jet and everything, so. Oh my god. That's the definition of garish.
Weapon ain't something to mess with.
Jesus Christ. Bro, they had that. They were way worse than bots. Like, they were, yeah, they're not bots. They're like all alternate colors and shit. And yeah, they had quitters and everything, dude. Wow. Those poor bastards. Yeah, that Elysius was garbage. I could just tell by his movement. Because, like, when he went into baby mode, he was trying to shoot his gun at me. Like, you don't, that's not what you do. You melee me. Like, good lord. His movement was just so whack. He was like really bad decisions. What rank is he? Oh my god, chat. This is with bot games, right? Like, this man has gotten to fight bots, and his KD is 68 kills and 82 deaths. Jesus Christ. That's why the bot games exist, is for the guys like this. Swear to God. And look, being bad at a video game is no problem. This is the whole problem, all right? And by the way, this has a parallel in real life I'm going to get into. So, in video games now, people gotta have this, like, carrot on a stick progression, right? Yeah, imagine having a 74%. I swear, when you're bad at the game like this, I think the game gives you more bot games, right? I really do. I'm pretty sure that's the shtick, is that when the game thinks you're bad, it's detecting that you're bad, it gives you more bot games. I think abso-fucking-lutely that's what it's doing. And, like, Call of Duty does this kind of stuff on such an extreme level with, like, who it matches you up with and everything, where it tries to manipulate your win rate. It's absolutely insane. But in reality, right, like, this guy's skill level compared to the average player, this guy should probably be in, like, silver forever, right? Unless he actually gets better and improves and stuff, and then he could be better. But if you had a proper matchmaking system and proper ranking, this guy should just be a silver player playing other people in silver, right? And that's how these ranked systems used to work a long time ago, right? Is it wasn't about just progressing to progress. Now it's like it's a carrot on a stick, right? People want to be constantly ranking up and feeling like they're getting better when they're not. They're not getting better, right? You're just ranking up because the game is, like, manipulating things to make sure you do rank up. Like, you don't really start having real games until, like, Master Plus and Mecha Break, right? That's when you start, like, that's where your lack of skill will make you, like, get stuck, or your abundance of skill will make you go higher, right? And that's ridiculous. And the parallel to this is, like, martial arts, like, in the modern era, right? A lot of, like, old school martial arts were about the actual practice of, you know, martial arts, you know, the art of war, where now they're about, like, progression, just, like, to feel like you're accomplishing something, right? Like, 99% of martial arts schools, especially in the West, are just going to generically give you, you know, your white belt and your yellow belt and your orange belt. It doesn't matter if you're actually that good or not. You're just generically progressing, right? Even if you really should never be higher than, you know, a blue belt or whatever, right? You're going to eventually get up there, and it's stupid. It's dumb. It's just pandering to dumb, right? And, like, I can tell what this game is doing is the more you're struggling, the more bot games it's going to give you. Like, it's ridiculous, like, how bad this guy was, that he's gold. That's absolute nonsense. But yeah, it's just, devs have learned over time, you know, their metrics and, you know, player retentions and stuff. If they use that, because there's a reason why martial arts schools in real life are like this, you know, why they will let you rank up, if you will, even if you don't deserve it, and it's just, like, generic. It's because it works. It gets more people to pay money. It gets more people in the school. You know, those, like, carrot on a stick rewards, you know, work on people. That's why Call of Duty is the way that it is, right? When you have because games like Quake back in the day, like, you know, weren't like that. You know, they weren't as popular. They were way more niche. You know, proper people don't want reality, man. They want the fantasy, you know, that they're special, or they're the badass, or they're climbing and blah blah. I'm making Poi wait. I just realized. Excuse me. But yeah, I didn't start having real games in the beta until Master, and then it's like, okay, now I have to actually, you know, play well and think about what I'm doing. It was nice, but it took even though I had, like, my beta win rate was like 90% or higher, like it was really high. 'Cause I try-harded a bit in the beta, and it still took, you know, a lot of, like, play hours to just get through all the bot games and dumb shit, and
Panther.
it wasn't really worth it. That's kind of why I'm not trying hard now, is because I'm like, man, that was not worth the mental
Tricera.
time. I could
Ready
just
to
go
strike. Narukami.
do something else.
Ready. Skyraider. Ready to strike.
I'm good playing
Stego.
horse girl racing
Ready to
game.
strike.
Wait, I can't believe that's a thing. Like when Poi told me about that, I thought it was like, you know, the jockeys or something. And then no, it's a game about women running around a horse track. I don't know why. I don't understand. But that's what it is. And apparently it makes money. So yeah, apparently the game had been out up for a while in other countries, and it just recently came out, like, mainstream, like in the West and on Steam and stuff like that. I'll give it to them. I don't know anything about the gameplay or anything, but the fact that they were smart enough to put it on Steam and all that, you know, it's smart of them. A lot of these, you know, mobile games don't really market well, and they want you to have their launcher and all this dumb shit.
Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
The gameplay's repetitive as fuck. Feels bad.
Data nodes in the crop sinkhole. Capturing the nodes recovers abnormal mining data in the sinkhole. Recover data before windrose destroys the mine.
Hopefully Panaka will hang out with Sigo and whatnot here.
Skyraider! Taking off.
I love how he's like yelling Skyraider and then he's like taking off. Like totally
Skyraider.
normal.
The sky
Like,
is
what the hell?
ours.
Objective. Seize data nodes and gain control of the sinkholes.
Might try to flank here. This is a little risky, but if they don't notice, I might be able to pick off Narukami or something like that. Good Narakamis, though, are not going to get taken out by Skyraider. It's just not going to happen. I think they're up here. Nope, they're right there.
Engage this target.
Guess I got him to move.
Seize immediately.
Oh, I fucked up my ult fire. I know where they're at. I just didn't shoot it. That sucks. That Falcon must be with that Narukami. Can't imagine like them just randomly coming over here like that. I mean, they could have just been retreating and saw me.
Enemy down.
But it seemed like they were coming to help. No, maybe not. If they went way the fuck over there. I mean, if you duo queue, you normally are fighting a duo queue. But, yeah, maybe not that one.
Node A captured by enemy. Assist. Nodes B
Wait, how do we not have A?
activate in 10
Like,
seconds.
what? Okay, I thought someone would have popped out there, so I wasted my missiles.
Seize all nodes immediately. Node C captured by enemy. Tricera, holding down the front.
Sneaky.
Assist. Weapon not ready.
Fucking welcome, dude. Not the time, buddy. Wow, we are losing so hard. Like, they have so... It's crazy. I was fragging the fuck out, and then, but it looks like our team just got wrecked, and now they have so much map control. And Narukami is such a nightmare when they have map control.
Captured. Weapon not
Because you can't jump on them, and they kind of just shoot at you for free.
Node C captured.
Guess we got that.
Engine output.
Bad spot to be in.
Node B captured by enemy.
I do not understand why we're losing so hard.
Tanaka, moving in to fix our strikers up.
I guess it doesn't make any sense. Enemy aren't really doing anything that dangerous.
Initiating
And like we got so many
ejection
kills at the start there. We have a Falcon.
sequence. Enemy down.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Dude, they have all 3 points. That is just insane.
Try Sarah. Holding down the front. Node B captured.
I can't really chase them because they have map control.
Moving in to fix our strikers up.
Capturing data node. Node C captured. Panther diving into ambush. Node B captured by enemy.
Go for B. I think they're going for B. Nope, they were not going for B. They just went over here and started generically sniping. Way to go.
Captured by enemy. Stago, ready to hold down the front line. Node B captured.
Pinaka, moving in to fix our strikers up.
Fire from behind.
I can't fight the Falcon because like they have so much map control. He can just run around at random and his team will kill me.
Narukami, moving in to provide cover.
I swear, anytime I move from a point, we just lose it immediately.
Capturing data node. Node C captured.
Working my ass off here.
Node B captured by enemy.
Dude, I go get C, then we lose B. It's like, what the fuck? He seems so brain dead, like the way his melee works. He can just get on you for free like that.
Diving into ambush. Capturing
Pinaka,
data
moving in to fix our strikers up.
node. Node B captured.
No one's defending C. They're just gonna get it. There's one guy there.
Stago, ready to hold down the front line.
Uh-huh. Dude, what is the score? Look at this shit.
Ejection sequence.
That is insane how fast we lost that.
Defeat.
Wow, like we just had no map control there. Like the initial engagement went very well for us,
Walking ain't something to mess with.
and then we just had nothing. Like, what a joke. Bro, 0 assists. Good lord. Yeah, there's just a lot of dying. Yeah, I should probably solo queue though, because it's like when you're duo queuing, their duo queue is gonna be tryharding, and if you're not, it's kind of just ass. And like when I'm streaming, I don't really want to be on voice chat with people and stuff, so yeah, that was pretty rough. Wasn't really any fun either because like they had so much map control, you couldn't actually have a skillful engagement with anybody because like you're just getting shot at from 10 angles. Just how it goes sometimes when you get whooped.
Ready to strike.
That's kind of what I was talking about though earlier. Like in games like Quake and stuff,
Stellaris, Skyraider.
You know, because they're
Ready
less
to
team
strike.
comp oriented, if you're playing well, you
Stego.
could still like
Ready to
learn. I
strike.
find in games like
Locked
this,
in.
if your team is
Ready
just
to strike.
outclassed, you can't even learn anything.
Pilot proceeding on board.
Like games like this snowball a lot. Because like the worse your team is doing, the more likely you're going to be 2v1'd or 3v1'd. Because, you know, your team's dying, so then they have more people on the map.
Injecting Colixium particles. Pilot sync rate stable.
Which is true for a lot of even like old school games, but like kill rates are really fast and things like that.
Extractors placed by Thea's Vanguard at the observatory. Extractors will speed up if not dismantled in time, causing contamination. Reach the target number of dismantled units to halt their plans.
Skyraider! Taking off.
Please don't be a bot game.
Skyraider here.
Like,
The
right?
sky is ours.
I think it's a bot game. Well, no, I think that Welkin's custom colors.
Objective. Dismantle core right.
But I swear when you lose, the game is more likely to try to give you a bot game, which I'm not a fan of. I want to get better, not get a free win.
Fire from front. Core right extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Weapon not ready. Core right extractor deployed. Core right extractor dismantled an enemy. Assist. Weapon not ready. Fire from front.
Oh, he melted. This game feels like a bot game, but they do have some with custom colors, so I don't know.
In 10 seconds.
Maybe he just got unlucky and got placed with bots. And hell, maybe like our Stigo and shit is a bot. I just wish this game didn't have bots at all. It's crazy how much it lowers my enjoyment of this game. Like after you have like a a loss and you're like, hey, I want to improve on my gameplay. The last thing you want to do is have to do a fucking bot match. And then it makes you think people are bots that might not be bots and shit like that.
Backline ambush.
Well, we're actually losing right now. So good job, us.
Inferno.
Enemy
About
down.
to lay down the barrage.
Initiating ejection sequence.
Yeah, we had a game earlier that I thought they were bots, and then when I looked at it, they absolutely were not. And I was just like, oh.
Enemy down.
It's probably not a bot looking at their stats there. Yeah, I don't think these are bots. I gotta play seriously then, but
Core right extractor.
yeah, they've got a custom color guy, and that guy's stats are not what you generally see on bots.
Camo drone will soon fire control system unlocked.
Yeah, and we're fucking losing, so get off my ass here. B's up next.
Core right extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
Welcome. Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Engage this target.
Weapon not ready. Enemy down. Core right extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
I just got boxed by, I think, R. Welkin there. What the
I'll
fuck?
use this. Hitting the front line.
we have a healer?
Chloride extractor
No,
dismantled
damn.
the enemy. Assist.
This is where a situation where honestly dying right now would be better to be fresh for the next big team fight.
You got what you deserve.
I kind of just threw there, try to get some damage in, because like if I die as the next point comes up, that's garbage. The only bad thing is if you die like on purpose like that, now your teammates are down a person, and now your teammates might start dying, like trickle dying into the objective spawn. I don't know, it's hard to decide what's best there.
Striker ready. Switching to boarding mode.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Optical camo drone will fire control system. Chloride extractor deployed in 10 seconds. Chloride extractor deployed.
You got what you deserve.
Enemy down.
Inferno, about to lay down the barrage.
Chloride extractor
Okay.
dismantled.
3 to 3. Oh, good ult fire. God damn it. Tore me up.
Fire from left.
I don't think that Tricera likes me much, because I've done so many ult fires on him, I think. Piss him off.
Welcome. Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Chloride extractor deployed in 10 seconds.
God, after all this time, that Tricera still has like max health. Fuck, they're getting beat. God damn it, dude, I couldn't get him. I'm gonna die, get some damage in.
Ready to hold down the front line.
Energy low.
That's crazy. I was just trying to die there and do more damage than I took, and I
We have an
didn't die.
extractor to dismantle.
I'll give it a second. That sucks they got beat like that, though.
Chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Chloride extractor deployed. Chloride extractor deployed.
That's a. I knew I was gonna die because I was so low on HP for so long, but that's a bad time to die.
Extractor deployed.
Honestly, it would have been better if I had died to a killer earlier, because like now we're in the big fight that matters.
Enemy down. Ready for deployment.
Come on, come on, come on.
Skyraider here. The
Oh, we got
sky
it.
is
Okay.
ours.
I'm surprised by that.
Camo drone will the fire control system unlocked.
You got what you deserve. You got what you deserve.
Enemy down. Dismantling chloride extractor.
The fucking AI is hitting me. I don't think Welkin saw me. The enemy Welkin was right there. I just don't think he noticed me.
Victory.
That game was whack.
business is making waves.
I imagine he wishes the engine color was red here. Interesting. Interesting that their Lumine had the highest score. God, their Tricera did bad. No kills, only 1 assist. But yeah, they're not bots. Like, it's custom color and shit. Maybe these two are bots, though. I know sometimes, like, normally it's either all bots or none, but sometimes they sneak some in there. I don't know. I need to do another game with Tricera if I want to beat that mission, but I don't really care that much, to be honest. If you see a harbor or something and no one's on it, I'll do it. Did that text just say Christian challenge? What? Are we retaking the Holy Land? Tricera is kind of fun. Especially in solo queue, where you're less likely to have people countering you.
Sereneth, ready to strike. Hurricane, ready to strike.
Launch site, is that the key one? I thought that was Eye of something.
Panther, ready to strike.
Logman launch site. Maybe it's the other cart map. The indoor one at first. How do you like Skyraider versus Falcon? I mean, Falcon is the better mech, but I just enjoy Skyraider more.
Ready to strike.
I do like, though, that you can be a real bother to Tricera and Stigo with your alt fire. That's just a fun bit of gameplay. And I find this team is... Ooh. Anyway, Skyraider's like matchups when you're like 1v1ing people are pretty interesting and fun. So I enjoy playing him. But Falcon is definitely the better mech if you're trying to be meta.
Injecting Coaxium particles. Pilot
Skyraider seems pretty honest mid-tier. Like, good enough to get shit done, but nothing crazy. The big thing is, Tricera in turret mode has an auto defense system that shoots down your ult fire so it won't touch him. So you have to fly by him and get really close to him so you're at such close range that won't matter.
Taking off.
Which is, it's fun. It's like a fun thing to do. Yeah, it is the other cart map. I had a feeling because of the name. Just didn't really I couldn't think of another map that would go with it.
Objective. Activate signal consoles and
I'm being a little silly right now. No, okay, you can't go around. Damn.
Console A activated in 20 seconds.
Damn it. I fucked up my shot there. That Panther is wrecking our dude.
Prepare to seize console.
Okay, A's almost up. Yep, there it is. Hey, look, and I'm instantly on it. Like you're supposed to be. That Panther was doing an execute and almost died for it. Panthers are always the kind of players that do that shit, dude.
Sereneth, set to disrupt enemy defense.
I'm getting shot from so many fucking angles right now.
Enemy down.
Why is Murakami on our cart? God, that was just miserable, like how much shit was attacking me there. Look at all these dum-dums wasting time, dude. There's a reason I've never done an execute. They're just dumb as fuck. Also, they normally just make you look like a moron. Like, that guy didn't do anything, like, at all. Like, he had nothing to do with my death. He just happened to get the killing blow. I'm running around at, like, 10% health for, you know, forever. Like, grats, dude.
Optimal camo drone will fire control system unlocked.
God, the enemy team just has a lot more map control than we do right now. We're ahead on the cart, though.
Serenade, set to disrupt enemy defense.
You can't get enough, huh?
Enemy down.
Stego, ready to hold down.
I messed up that whole time. I should have been on the cart.
Console B activates in 20
A few seconds on the cart is more important than some random kill.
Hurricane. Oh, I truly feel pity for you.
Subtask.
Panther should really be the one doing this, but,
Before the enemy.
yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen eventually. It's worth it.
Initiating ejection sequence.
And see, now they're getting their cart back, and we should get B for it, so... It should be the win for us.
Optimal camo drone will soon go offline. Autopilot cannot be disengaged.
I don't know.
For deployment.
I think a lot of us just died there.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Optimal camo drone will soon fire control system unlocked. Advancing payload.
I'm dying a lot, but I'm actually focusing the objective, so...
Stego, ready to hold down the front line.
It's weird that we're winning, though, when we have so little map control. I guess it's just the mechs that each side is using.
Hurricane, coming in to draw enemy fire.
Enemy
Like, it is
down.
crazy how often I'm just being harassed from every angle.
Serenade, set to disrupt enemy defense.
Console C activates in 60 seconds.
Damn, low on energy that time.
Subtask. Capture console C before the enemy.
Ugh.
Assist. Initiating ejection sequence.
I probably should have gotten on their cart right there. If I was gonna die, you might as well feel like that. Like, I respawned on top of our guy. Man, he's such a brain dead mech, honestly. He's like Panther for babies. Like, it's so easy to land his shit.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
I've really noticed that fighting him and like watching him, he's just like super easy mode. He reminds me of Termi in Blaze Blue. He's like Hazuma for dummies. What the fuck happened to my ult fire?
Weapon not ready.
I really should not be on him. This is dumb.
Weapon not ready. Assist.
Stego, ready to hold down the front line.
Enemy double kill.
You can't get enough, huh?
How the fuck was that the real one?
Advancing payload.
Something like Skyraider on offense card.
Tricera, holding down the
Like
front.
we have Tricera and Stigo too. I mean, I'll do it. So. I mean, a win's a win.
Victory.
Hurricane jump scare, indeed. Yeah, I'm not gonna have a good KD on that one, but I think we made mostly the right calls for winning.
MVP.
Panthers land shreds through all evil.
Get a comb. I'm just saying. Chat. How and why would you pilot a mech in a dress like that? I'm just saying. I know this game's rule of cool and all that, but one, I don't know how. I mean, at least it's green. Okay, I'll give him that. At least it's green. But I mean, that guy's green too, with a god awful score though. I mean, I got pretty good objective points there. Interesting. That was a weird game. I see a cosmetic for Skyraider in the player auction house. Like, what do you mean? Like an alternate skin or something? Because like, I don't see how that could. Like, how could it not be like marketed like this then? I don't know what it looks like. Let me see. Which it's so hard to. What's it under? Is like a pattern or what? I don't even see how that works. Because if it's not engine color, what's the point, right? I don't see nothing. Oh, it's the wings. I bet you that makes your like afterburn, like that flame color. That's probably what it is. I guess, yeah, they're definitely not gonna let you customize your engine color then, because they're gonna let you do it with shit like that. Maybe that's just like a drop, like a rare drop in Mash Mock or something. Huh. Yeah, there's this too. I mean, I want green, stuff. I guess that's like the theme this season though, is fire stuff. I think it's like season 0, like Rain of Fire or some bullshit. Inferno theme, yeah. I mean, it's cool, but yeah, I'm looking out for green stuff. If I could have what I look like right now, but the yellow is green, that would be peak. Especially if it's like this shaded green right here, like that check mark, that'd be perfect. Why does Inferno feel so mid? Yeah, I have to agree that Inferno is pretty mid. I don't think he's like bad, but he's really nothing special. He's pretty low impact right now. He's probably better than Hurricane though, if you're good. That's what it seems like. I don't know. Hard to say. I don't see good Hurricanes a lot. Let's check the leaderboard. And whenever I watch like streamers that are really good, you don't really see a lot of Inferno or Hurricane. Yeah, the exact order of mechs in the top chunk don't matter too much. More to do with playtime and what kind of stuff, but there's a Skyraider up here. There was like no fucking Skyraider in the last beta. Oh, there's an Inferno. Falcon. Oh, it looks pretty random right now. What's in here? No Narukami though. There was no Narukami in the beta either. Narukami's like a noob killer, because like Narukami's so easy to play. Oh my god. Like they are so their aiming is super easy, their defense, like most people can't deal with the clones, you don't even have to do anything, you just run away in stealth and you're fine. It's just brain dead. Like you can be pretty high impact without not actually being super great. But they were no Narukamis were in the top chunk in the beta. I don't see any here either. I see almost everything but Narukami here though. Don't see much Skyraider though. Plenty of Lumines and all that. There actually wasn't a lot of Panaka in the beta either, but there is now, it looks like. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much Panther, even though the number 1 is a Panther, but I think it's a coincidence. I don't see a lot of Panther, no Narukamis, I don't see a single one. Not much Skyraider. So much of this guy though, he's fucking everywhere. I think it's because he's just easy. I think he's good and he's easy, and that's like the combo. Yeah, a lot more Falcon here than Skyraider, and that's how it was before. Like, Skyraider just isn't anything special. Like Skyraider's kind of like Inferno, honestly. It's just kind of solid mid tier, nothing. Wow, there is so much of this guy though. Holy crap! I think it's because he's just so fucking easy, but he is everywhere. Oh, there's a Hurricane. Another Panther. Yeah, it really does look like though, like there are no Narakamis. I mean, there are just none. I have not seen a single one. And it's one of those things where it's hard for people to understand, because at like low level of play, mid level of play, even mid-high level of play, Narukami is everywhere. And is like very high impact with them being kind of brain dead. So it's like, oh, these stupid Narukamis. And I get it, but like, once the Falcons know what they're doing, there are no Narakamis. Like, you do not, like, because I've seen it. Like, I got higher rank in the beta, and I will watch, you know, streamers and shit. And it's like, when the Falcons are good, Narukami does not get to play the game. Right? They are a free kill all the time. And like, they're totally pointless. Yeah, I can definitely see the Weeb just being better at the objective stuff, like the ninjaing, the Narukami. Yeah, holy fuck, with the Weeb guy, there really is no point in playing Narukami. It's super pointless. You know, on the one hand, I feel bad for the Narukami fans, although there's too many of them, and it really is the noob character, like with Iron Eye. So, like, if there was going to be a mech not in the meta, I'm okay with it being Narukami. But, I do get it. Some people like the mech, and they should be able to play it. Although, to be fair, most Narukamis are doing just fine. They're just not getting to the super high levels of play. And it's very common that a Narukami is, like, the most impactful unit in a mid-level of play game. So, not that big of a deal. But I know there are some people that, like, want to climb and they want to get good and all that, and then they want to play Narukami and they can't, so I'm sure that does suck quite a bit. They're not too much of the airstrike guy, though, honestly. Also, no Triceras. I see some Stigos, but no Triceras. That's how it was before, too. Oh, no, there's a Tricera. Okay. Definitely more Stigos, though. Yeah, quite a few. God, he is just. I think he is the most common. This is crazy. He's every fucking where. A lot of Falcons too, though. Solid chunk of Welkins. Well, there's a Tricera. Some Achillas, for sure. A bunch of Welkins right there. I do find it funny there are very, very, very few Panthers, but number one is coincidentally a Panther right now. But like, if this guy wins like a game, and this guy loses a game, then he would overtake him. I don't see any of the names from the beta, although there's no guarantee they'd use the same username. They might just be playing other games, though. It wouldn't shock me. Like, the people that are really, really, really good at video games, you know, he might have been into it at the time, and he's like, okay, now I'm just gonna go play some other game. The top in the beta changed all the time. I really kept track of the leaderboard in the beta, and man, the top person changed a lot. But it was like this. It was the same like top 30 people. If I want to like really get a good, I really do need to play some other mechs. I don't think Skyraider's an amazing pick, but I don't like care. Kind of happy to just play what I enjoy, and I'll be eventually make it to master again if I keep playing. I don't know. Other games might come out that grab my attention. Like I like Mecha Break, but I'm not obsessed with it by any means. Skyraider is a lot of fun though. Yeah, there's plenty of Welkins in the top. I just don't find him fun anymore. The way they've changed him, it's not like I don't think he's bad. I just don't think he's that fun to use anymore. Like having that little energy, you're just so team dependent. Now, if you are playing with a buddy, right, and you do two mechs that work together, right, and like someone that can dive with you or support you, you know, Welkin is very good. You get on somebody, like you cage an Aquila, and you've got like a Falcon with you that just jumps on them with you, or the new stealth guy and he jumps on them and you're both meleeing him. He's just dead. I mean, just gone. You know, it's very good. It's just being so bursty and having so little energy. I just don't really enjoy that kind of gameplay. Yeah, the new guy with Welkin is ridiculous. I mean, Welkin's like that one, and then you just jump on it, box, dead, right? That's like disgusting. If I was like gonna play with like Cairo a lot, I would probably try to set something like that up, and that would be very effective. Anyways, chat, I need to get food. I've been streaming for like 4 hours. It's a fun game though. I mean, like I do think it's a fun game, but I'm very worried about its longevity because the balance is kind of fucked up. I don't think the cash shop is bad, but I think the player base has a perception that the cash shop is bad, and that's all that really matters. I don't think the marketing was really great leading into the launch. I still think this game needed more time in the oven. And yeah, the UI is terrible. It's super, super, super bad. And that's big. That I can't stress, because if you're a casual, like you're not like already like, oh, I'm excited for Mecha Break, I'm looking out for it, right? I'm so into mechs. You just check the game out. This UI it's a catastrophe. You won't even know there is an extraction shooter. And you won't know how to switch between, like, it's insane. Like why, like what, none of this means anything. Right, all these fucking names up here, none of this shit means anything. Like, what the fuck is the difference between Tactical Station and Operation Storm? What the fuck does that even mean? Like, what the fuck is all this? I know because I've been playing, but like what? Like, imagine you've never played this game before. Like, literally, imagine you've never played this game before, and you're like, what am I looking at right now? Right, and you look at, like, what does Mashmock even mean? Right, like, what? Right, it's insanity. And then like the way you like customize and stuff, and like the way you deal with your inventory, it's just it's terrible. It is really bad, and the monetization is just like weird as fuck. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna do well. I actually suspect this game is it'll have its niche following because people love their mechs, but and I honestly don't think the high levels of play are gonna be that good. Like when you watch those tournaments of like the best players, it is pretty dumb gameplay, right? It's like both teams are just turtling it's just crazy, absolutely crazy. It was like when Overwatch had like the triple tank meta or whatever. It's not great. I think the game needed a lot more time in the oven. I really do. But I still enjoy it. You know, it's fun. I'll play it casually here and there. But I don't think it's going to be like, you know, my main game. You know, we're still looking out for that. Anyways, boys, I'm out of here. We will raid Cairo, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Maybe play some Death Must Die. And maybe some Mecha Brick too. Maybe sneak in some Mecha Brick. Don't lie to me, Lost. Alright, I see you guys. And thanks for playing, Poi.